Dis-moi que tu m'aimes. Dis-moi juste que tu m'aimes parce que moi je ne serai jamais tenir la première, j'aurais trop peur que tu crois que c'est un jeu. Sauve-moi.
Good morning, Tradeify Nation. Welcome back to another London session stream. It's Tuesday, August 4th today, the second trading day of August. And if you guys were with me yesterday, we would have started the first day, not only of the week, but the first trading day of August green. So hopefully that's a good omen for the rest of this month. If you guys had a shitty July, a shitty June, let August be the one that turns over your P&L. Now this is going to be the green onwards rest of the year for you. What else? I hope you guys were crushing it. If you did trade overnight, there has been a little bit of movement. But other than that, I hope everyone's ready. Lock in 3 hours today. I have a very special guest who will be joining us today. Someone new to the London session stream. I don't think you guys are going to guess who this person is. I will reveal it later on, but a very exciting guest. You guys know who this guest is, very well known to you guys. So it's going to be a really fun stream. Don't go anywhere. Everyone lock in. It's going to be a 3-hour session. So also yesterday, you guys crushed the likes. We did 4 giveaways yesterday. So you guys crushed the likes today. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do the 4 giveaways. 5 giveaways, get fired for it. But you know what? I'm happy to do it. If you guys are crushing the likes, you deserve it. So let's have that energy as well today, everyone. If you're just joining, make sure I can see you guys saying Rebecca Spudnik. You guys will have to see. It is a very exciting one though. But moving on from the guest, you guys will find out later. You're going to end up making me spoil who it is. Good morning. I'm going to quickly do my good morning round and then we'll get straight into the charts because the 4-hour has swept. So I'm meant to be looking for a setup right now, but let's quickly just do good morning. All right. Good morning, Miss Goofo. Good morning, Harry. Good morning, Robot. Good morning, Anuba. Good morning, Arsalan. Good morning, it's Reckless. Good morning, it's Alex Johnson. Good morning, J-Ram. Amia is here. Miss Kitty, good morning. Good morning, MK a Trader. Good morning. Who else? I see a lot of the names like they're like duplicated. Good morning, Christo Cape Town. Good morning, Alex Rodriguez. Love that name. Good morning, Unk Trader. Good morning, Apex Liquidity, Cat Young, Trader Sue, Angia, Andrea, Mama, Skytech. All right, the African Trader X5. Everyone's here. Good morning to you all. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. So this is NQ as usual. Look at this daily. Look at the chart. Look at how we're at one point we were all the way, we had traded well below 29,000. We were back at 27,100 on NQ, pretty much just there. And at that point, I was like, well, we're this low. We can obviously keep heading lower. And then NQ has just bounced. And looking yesterday at how I pulled the weekly chart up and it showed you how we have nicely retraced back into 50% of this leg on the weekly. So this is an area of price that looks like a clean, retrace back into 50% of this leg, and now a continuation back to the upside should be the natural flows of the market. So, I mean, At one point, I thought we were going to keep dumping there, but now it does look like we are very cleanly moving on up here, moving out of this bearish leg that we saw from pretty much, that's Wednesday, the 22nd of July was that first bearish candle that sort of started this bearish drop here on the daily chart. So now that we have had that bullish candle close yesterday, closing above that previous day high, and today has already taken out previous day high, like we are already looking like we are trending upwards again. The 4 hour also, interestingly, yesterday the New York session just skyrocketed and we did have that bullish candle close above this high, which confirms the market structure shift back to the upside. So when we shifted market here, this was obviously a sign that we were heading lower. So high time frame market structure shifts are always, for me, a strong signal to see where price is moving. This was market structure shift to the downside and we kept trading off there. And then if initially we did have a market structure shift, you can see here on the 4 hour. That was the first shift back to the upside. That was 30th of July. That was last Thursday. And now we do have the second market structure shift. So we are following bullish market structure yet again on the higher time frame with higher highs here and higher lows. So that's what I'm seeing right now. We have already had the nice drop into that 4 hour bullish gap. This is my usual framework for an A+ setup. Once there is a high time frame gap formed, you can see we had the wick down into the 4 hour bullish gap and then a strong candle closure out of there. So that bullish move for me has already happened. Levels to the upside that I was looking at was definitely previous day high, but we have already traded above that. You can see that there. Previous day high has already been traded above. And there are levels. I mean, the next highs that I am aiming for on NQ would be at least this next high, looking at, that's a New York session high from Wednesday, the 22nd of July. So there are some New York highs there. Definitely have some liquidity resting above old swing highs. So that is a buy side liquidity I'm watching. For now, wait for it, I'm bearish. So why am I bearish? Well, the previous 4 hour high has already been swept. We have traded above it and we don't have really much of a bottom wick on the 4 hour candle. So I'm not trying to target this bullish gap all over again because we have already, as you can see, traded into that bullish gap and had a strong candle closure above. So bullish price action has already stabilized there. But then you have the previous 4 hour high sweep and also an Asia low level that hasn't been tagged out yet. So Asia low would probably be my full targets for a short today. I don't expect us to drop all the way back down to that gap. So as you can see, Asia low is sitting there at 28,831.75 is my Asia low. That would be my full targets off for shorts today. But we'll see. I will be patient just like yesterday, chat. It's going to be potentially another boring like hour or two. And then when we strike, we strike. We're going to wait for those setups, be patient. I'm not trying to force anything. Let's see also what news we have, because that is always a good indication. Today we have Jolt jobs openings, 10 a.m. and it's orange folder, so it shouldn't do too much. So no real red folder news for US today. All right, that's enough from me. I'm just checking out this poll in here. What are you guys? 55%, sorry, it's continuously moving. Around 50% of you are bullish, 27% bearish, and 18% in no trades and chilling. And still hitting the like button. Love it. All right, well, I, for one, haven't taken a trade yet. Still waiting. But I do like areas, as you guys know, once a session level has been swept, a 4 hour high has been swept, like these are extremes of the range that I like to be shorting from, because Asia session has already printed for me my kill zone, and so I'm looking to fade the highs here. So let's see what we get. Good morning, Celine. Good morning, Jetha. Nice gap on the 5 minute to invert NQ. Let's see what you guys are looking at. The 5 minute, there is a nice FVG to the downside here that we could potentially be getting an inversion on. That would be a clean Clean level to watch for a short if we do get that 5-minute inversion as well. Probably won't dump until NY opens, says Tapered Alex. Well, we never know. I mean, yesterday we were all sitting there thinking we were going to have, because we had the gap yesterday. So I think a lot of you were saying we were going to fill the gap in New York, but in the end, we ended up just, after the London session, it kept trading lower and lower. By the way, I think to update you, some of you guys wouldn't have seen, I did send a little update in my Discord about that trade yesterday, but I ended up getting stopped break even on the rest. I will just switch back to yesterday's London session. One moment. Where are we? Okay. Well, now I don't remember what trades I was in. You know what? I have the screenshot. The screenshot is going to actually be much easier. Because I don't actually remember where my executions were. Wait for it. Okay, yes. These were the longs I was in. So as you can see, I was initially in that first long, and then I had that stupid reverse button issue yesterday. So that was the first long I was in. Then I entered longs again, and I took like a nice 50 points out of this move, and then it came down to break me even again. And then it kept, price kept falling into that gap. We ended up retracing the entire gap fill yesterday, and then NY took off, and there was also clean buys in the New York session yesterday. Did I take them? No. You want to know why? You want to know the truth? I was locked out of my house yesterday. Yes, I was locked out of my house for like 2 hours. So I missed the New York session. And it's like 35-degree heat in Greece right now. So just imagine my afternoon yesterday. What else are you guys up to? Harry saying, can you get a replay of Spud's long yesterday morning on stream to break even? That was freaking classic. I haven't watched it. You're gonna have to, if you have a timestamp I can go back to. I will absolutely go back to his trade from yesterday. Oz Gunner guy, where are you in Auslan? I'm in the Gold Coast. I'm not in Australia anymore. I'm in Greece. I was born in Melbourne, but I now live in Greece. Robert says you're supposed to lock out of your accounts, not your house. Hey, it wasn't my doing. It wasn't my doing. My fiance left the keys in the house and then shut the door. And then it was like an instant like, oh, fuck, the keys are in the house. So yeah, that was fun. 35 degrees, sitting outside waiting for a locksmith. Jonathan Celine, I can go through my short yesterday for the gap fill. Yeah, let us know, Jonathan. The gap fill shorts were clean yesterday. I know you killed it. I know some others of you were holding those shorts, would have banked in the gap fill trade yesterday. What is your strategy mainly? Basically a reversal model that looks to fade the highs of like the sessions or fade the lows. I'm basically waiting for where price has gone to an extreme high or low of a range. It's more, I prefer shorting, for example, when we have a previous 4-hour high sweep and an Asia high sweep also connected, aligned. As well as that, if we're tapping into a high time frame FVG, that is A++, and that is, some people are asking like, how do you grade your setups? Like that is the cleanest sell you could be in. If we're tapping into a 4-hour FVG or a high time frame bearish FVG, we've swept previous 4-hour high, we've swept Asia high, like that is a short I'm going to be in 10 times out of 10. Like that is the cleanest of my setups. That is the one that, yeah, it never fails me. But those setups are rare. So then, of course, I'm not waiting around all month for that 1, 2, or however many times it happens. It is rare for all those things to align. So I do have like A setups, B+ setups that I still will take just with smaller size and know that they are a little riskier. High Slane, does the first 15 minute have to sweep the 4-hour high or low? is the first 15-minute. Maybe if I show you an example. I know there was a trade set up in the New York session yesterday, so I will go over that to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so what did we have? New York open yesterday. Basically, this is 9:29. New York has swept, as you can see, this dashed line here. You know what? This is why I hate having... Andrea, don't come for me, but I'm changing my charts to white for a quick second, just so I can... there we go. Okay, so as you can see, there is previous 15-minute low has been swept or traded below. That's this level here, swept. My sweep just counts as a candle going and trading below that level. So that's... It doesn't have to close, it just has to trade below. So now we're in that active 15-minute candle right now. This is the candle that I'm trading in. So we have traded below the 15-minute low. We are also currently below the previous 4-hour low. As you can see, that low there is the previous 4-hour low. I go up to the 4-hour, you'll be able to see. So that's that low there. We are now below that and below previous 15-minute low. So now we have two sweeps aligned. I'm now looking for a bullish reaction on the 1 minute to signal that is a point of reversal. So I'm waiting for the inversion. And for me, a nice clean displacement inversion is that. So not when it kind of like reacts in the gap, like 2 or 3, 4 candles wicking, and then you get a displacement like that. That's a nice inversion right there, because it's like 1, 2. It just closed over, and it closed over like with quite a big candle there. So that is kind of like the setup. That is the cleanest way to put it. I think that answers your question. You got the previous 4-hour low sweep first and the previous 15-minute low after that. This 15-minute doesn't have to be below the 4-hour as such. Like we could start trading, the 4-hour could be flipping, and so now we're trading here, if I show you. So now price is running. So now potentially you could be actually trading a new 4-hour candle open there. That's the 10 a.m. So that's not a good example, because then now we have a new 4-hour candle to work with. But basically you don't always have to, if you're looking for longs, if we've traded below the 4-hour low and you have a 15-minute sweep and we're above the 4-hour low, it doesn't matter. That's not going to stop me from entering that long. It's kind of like you can continuously long into that 4-hour candle. Okay, that was like a really long-winded answer, but there you go. What are you guys looking for? 970 then buys. 970. Let me see. Is that lining up with anything? Okay, that is sort of close to previous day high there, just above previous day high. I would love that. I would love to drop lower here. So I'm actually waiting right now for a short. Surprise, surprise. So I'll be sitting on the 1 minute chart waiting for that inversion. So you are trading ICT. Yes, I am trading ICT concepts. Absolutely. Retro Dallas says that explains so much, Celine. Thanks. Amazing. I'm glad, because sometimes I think I can, like it makes sense for me, but trying to help it make sense for others might not always. Okay, that is an inversion. I'm taking this, just making sure I'm not in 22. Okay, there we go. Making sure I was trading this in micros. I'm taking that based on, obviously you guys can't see the inversion that we had on the micros chart, but there was an inversion there on NQ. So taking it based on the NQ charting here. So we had previously 2-minute high sweep, inversion to the downside, and I have my entry just around here with my stop just above. It's a very tight stop. And then I'd be targeting just the 1-to-1. So let me actually do it based on my my entries here. So entry is here. We will take off some at 1 to 1. 29.06875. 068. Okay. And then we'll see how much room this has. All right, so my other contracts are sitting with a buy limit all the way down here, but I am nervous because we are still only 19 minutes, so I'm not sure if this is actually the high. I think London Open could still come in and manipulate higher and then go lower. So I'm happy to have a buy limit off there, a shorter, a tighter buy limit, just to hopefully take out the 1-to-1 position there, the first TP, and then I can go break even after that. So I'm comfortable taking this setup here just as a quick trade. Can you please show us and explain this inversion? Yes, the inversion happened here. So the inversion printed on NQ, not MNQ. So that's why you're not seeing it on MNQ, because you can clearly see there was the inversion here on, let me, if I go back, hold on. We'll go back a second. This is where where I was watching for this 1 minute FEG to be inverted. As you can see, there's a gap between this candle's low, this candle's high. This is that gray box. And then at the following minute, we had that inversion where we've closed below that gap. And so therefore that is the inversion. And so I took that trade based on the NQ charting. I took it with micros. So I'm currently trading it on the micros chart, but it is it's the inversion you can't see on here. So it is a little bit confusing, I get that. I'd be wary of shorts here with volume imbalance above. I know it is a little bit riskier. We also are like only 19 minutes into the Frankfurt Open here, so we could definitely be manipulating higher. I mean, I'm not trying to say this is the highs of the session, but hey, when was it? Last Thursday, London, before London had even opened, the day we had Anastasia on here, like Frankfurt just dumped. So, and that like was the highs in the Frankfurt session. So it's not like it doesn't happen, it can. And really my TP is just it's a very small TP, like initially there, where I'm happy to go break even. So I'm not gonna allow it too much room. I do have my stop just above in case this previous 15-minute high wants to sweep on MNQ as well. But we shouldn't really. So was this trade based off the IFVG? The trade is based off previous 4-hour high sweep, Asia high sweep. Previous 15-minute high sweep now on MNQ as well, and the inversion to signal to me that this is there is bearish momentum and strength to the downside. So that is the entry there at 2:17 AM Eastern. We have just come back up to sweep that high, which is annoying. We should be moving, but yeah, that is all the reasoning. So we're above Asia high here, as you can see. We've traded above Asia high. We've taken out a key session level. So already at an extreme end of a range. We're not inside the middle of Asia or anything. We're at, are you serious, Tradeify? Did it just disconnect? Oh, there we go. So yeah, we're not in the middle of Asia here or anything. We're actually at the highs of Asia's range. And then you've got the 4-hour candle which has printed higher than its previous 4-hour high, and the 15-minute high sweep also. So that is the reasoning. The exact reasoning. I was also in my trades yesterday. It's the same setup. Do you use SMT as well? SMT is not a reason for me ever to enter a trade, but I do look at it when we have when things are aligning, and it's just more of like looks like I'm going to take a stop here. And it's more of like a confluence, but not ever like a confirmation or a reason. Like, okay, I'm entering the trade because we have SMT ever. It's not like part of the checklist. Or not. There you go. MNQ just printed the signal now. So that's interesting. Now it is a valid setup on micros. Let's see if we can get the follow through. Healthy Lifestyle Sling, tell us about your 2 favorite A+ setups. I only have one. My favorite A+ setup is when previous 4-hour high has swept and we've tapped into a high time frame FVG, so like a 4-hour bearish gap. That aligned with the previous 4-hour high sweep, aligned with the Asia high sweep. We're now, when we talk about premium and discount, like we're very much in a premium. We're at the highest point, in my opinion, of a range. We've tapped into the FVG as well, so now we should have like some sort of bearish reaction out of that gap. And to align with that, you can see we're above a session level, or we're above also the previous 4-hour high. So all those things considered, like I'm going to be in that short every single time. In this case, it's not A+. We can see there is no high time frame gap, but it's still a valid trade. Why is the market consolidating for more than 16 hours? I wish I could tell you. I wish we knew all these answers. It's reckless. Where is your TP at? 29,068.50 is the first, and then I have a full TP 28,977.50. Thank you. Trying to put in a higher low here. We need to start to make a move, NQ. In 5 minutes as well, the new 15-minute candle will open as well. So this high will then be put in. And so at that point, there is every chance the new 15-minute candle pops up over this high and then can sweep me out. So I'm wary of that, but I'm not willing to risk any more than I currently have on this trade. Oh, that almost took me out. I'm alive. I'm still alive. Oh, Andre said he's enjoying your white chart, Celine. All right, I'll flip it back. Oh, okay, damn. I feel like that's the manipulation. All right, well. Not bad, not a bad L. I swear, if this is the manipulation candle, chat, I'm gonna be so furious if this drops now. You saw that. Everyone saw that. I was like ticked out of that, but we'll wait. I'm going to wait for another setup now. That L was like $188 on a 150K candle. So you can see the amount I was happy to risk on that trade. Not very much at all. We're very early into the session, 27 minutes to be exact. But I swear if this is the manipulation high and now we go lower, I am going to be suing. Re-entry, let's go. No, you're never going to see me re-enter trades just because I got stopped out. That's not how this works. I'm not a degenerate. I'm going to... Oh. Well. Orange charts for a second then. Okay. Switching back to NQ. I will be waiting for another setup. Right now, 3 minutes to go for that new 15-minute candle, and then I'm going to try those shorts again if I get a setup. Andre says that's because you kept your charts white for too long. Flip it to gray and it'll drop. I know. I'm gray now, and look at this. My gray charts. And NQ listens to me. Andre, you're right. It's the white charts for some reason. Which signal bot also took that trade. Miss Kitty says, I'm too afraid to long and too afraid to short. Then on those days, you don't trade. You shouldn't be just taking a trade because, for example, I'm in a trade or you feel you should be trading. Not every day is going to be a clean short or long. I mean, you can take a stab at it, but it's not always going to be a clean trade. And if your model isn't presenting and you're clearly telling me that you feel not confident, that's a big signal that you probably just shouldn't be in trades right now. And taking a loss on a day where you weren't confident in the first place is the worst thing. Now, Andrea says, see, told you, ha ha ha. Yep, I was literally the liquidity, and as soon as I switched back to my gray charts, NQ drops. Tell me what the science is behind that. How? I was a liquidity chat. I knew it as well. I was like, this is gonna be the manipulation. I'm gonna be the manipulation. Hey, Celine, where are the Greek actually, Bogdan, now that you ask where are the Greek drillers, I can hear them. So that proves actually that this track can't even hear them. You guys muck around way too much in here because you make me feel bad. I'm here thinking that you can hear my drillers and you actually can't. I've now proven that. Only I can hear them, and I think Nick and Roman. I think sometimes the stop loss just too tight. Yeah, let me see where I had that stop because my entry was at the inversion here. Yeah, it was like a 16 point stop. Like it is pretty tiny. I should allow more for the manipulation. But then it's like, how much more? Like, how do you calculate that? Because stops were, for me, valid at... Oh, here we go, chat. Watch it dump. For real. Just so you know, this was the trade. Now we have to read it and weep. I only was trying to take a TP off of 15 points here, and instead I took a 15-point stop. Not gonna mess with me too much, but that is the reality. So no manipulation. We're going to the moon today. You reckon, Tedem? I might have to screenshot that one. You think we're going to the moon? Well, I mean, overall we could be, but in the London session today, I'm expecting the drop. Let's go. Mansa's still holding my shorts. Let's go. Whoever else is holding the short, nice. Carl said I got my scalp short, 12 micros, almost got stopped out. I had to move it. I know, it was looking like that. You know when you watch NQ for like 2-3 years straight? I know when those manipulation candles are coming. I know it sounds stupid, but I swear I was like, if I just move that another point, I'm probably safe here. What ICT videos would you recommend watching first? ICT's 2022 mentorship. That's the only one I watched, actually. All right, who else is holding this short? Because we have Elias. I'm still holding shorts as well. Lux Traces, I just had my stop just above yours. See? You guys know what's up. You guys know. Andre says, look at that, call me Houdini. There is something in that, Andre. There is definitely some magic. As soon as I switched to gray charts, we got the drop. What's the like goal? Well. Somebody asked the important question. Today, what have we said? Yeah, what did I say yesterday? I'm going to say 555 likes for the first giveaway. I think that's not so... That's like an easy first giveaway target. They will get harder after that, but I think I prefer to give you guys an easy like target to start with. So 555 likes and I'll do the first giveaway. There is, well. There's already 1,000 of you here. So 555 likes is not hard. There is only 272 likes with 1,000 watching. So make it make sense, chat. Make it make sense. Okay, these are all of the guys trading right now. So Krista, Cape Town still in shorts. Menzo still in shorts. Tony holding short, took some profit. Raj is in longs. Manga in shorts. Shorting your setup lane. Let's go. I got stopped out of mine. But if you guys are still in this, hold on for dear life. Harry says, Sling, call it 146 during opening market battle yesterday. It was quite literally some viral stuff. Tradeify, pull up the clip. All right, I'll pull it up. I will pull up an hour 46. Since you went to all that effort to find that moment, I'm going to pull it up. So yesterday's New York stream at an hour 46. Wait. Let me find it. To go through an ad first. Hold on. An hour 46. Oh no, hold on. I'm in the wrong stream. Yesterday was Monday, right? Yes, 3rd of August. It's this one. All right. Oh no, this is not it. Wait. Trying to find the stream. Okay, this has to be the one. An hour 46. Here we go. Can you guys hear this? Hold on. Can you guys hear? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I need to turn this up more. Okay, they can hear. All right, this is honors to Harry for finding the moment of the stream from yesterday. I'm bringing this up so everyone can see. All right, here we go. Oh, you can't hear? Well, you guys can't hear. Wait, if you guys can't hear, that doesn't really help because it's all in the music and the... Okay, well, I have no idea. Look, there goes NQ. Anyway, go back. If anyone wants to know what I was just watching, Harry has put a timestamp in there. It's an hour 46 into the New York stream yesterday. Oh, would you look at that? That would have been TP hit yesterday. TP hit right just now. Ah, that sucks. Well, I was a manipulation today. And we're just going to have to move on. There's going to be another trade. We can watch on YouTube by ourselves. Yes, go and watch on YouTube. He failed 3 times prior. Oh, that's classic. That's classic. I'll tell you what else is classic. NQ when it does me like this. My stop literally got ticked out of this. Literally. To the tick. I would have been TP1 now and holding my contract for the lows. All the way down here. Like a nice 100-point short. But of course, NQ had to do me dirty. In fact, let's bring it up on MNQ so we can just read it and weep. Honestly, looking back, because there's got to be something to learn. That stop was too tight. Too tight to have a, like a 16, I don't know, what was it even? Even an 18-point stop on NQ these days, it's too tight. And I know that. Celine, we're going to call you Liquidity today. That is your new name for this day. Well, I'll take it because quite literally there is no other way to explain that. Celine, this is your opportunity to enter long. No chat. No chance that I'm switching. Welcome to Nasdaqistan. Oh, for real. I'm currently in Nasdaqistan, chat. Help me. Get me out of here. Clean to those of you who are still holding that had their stops a little less tighter than mine. You know, like on average in these London sessions these days, my stops are like 30 points, 35 points. Like having an 18-point, like what kind of year of trading do I think we are? Like 2024? Like that's not a valid stop these days. Abdul says I was hit also, Celine re-entered. Well, I mean, if you had an opportunity to re-enter, well done. I didn't have another opportunity, so I'm waiting. And you know what? There won't be any FOMO from me because we do have all of this range. Like I said, Asia low is really like the lows for me where I think we could potentially take this to. So look at all that range. I doubt I called the highs here. I think we could potentially still manipulate higher coming into London session open and then still drop. I got 1 SL, 1 TP. I'm going to gym now. Good luck to you all. See you later, David. I mean, 1 TP after an SL is still, that always feels like an extra big win. Because when you can bring it back after a loss, there is no better feeling. As you can see, take Spud yesterday. There's no better feeling. J-Dub says, Celine, I can hear the no stop loss butcher saying, Celine, just take one micro. Never. I think we've reached high of day. I don't agree there. I think not high of day, but potentially high of session, which is going to annoy me because I was literally shorting towards those highs there. So gonna have to live with that. Patience is the game, waiting for a pullback for confirmation and the trade. Nice, Vic Moenda. That is the game. That is the name of the game. That is how I played this yesterday, how I played this today. It's the same for me every single day. I'm not ever trying to rush into any trades. That's never done me good favors, rushing into trades. And the minute I become a degenerate, like yesterday, you guys would have seen me take a degen short there. Just trying to run for the gap fill. It never works out for me. Like, I can't degen trade. I just need to stick to my model because I got stopped on my degen trade and I hit TP on my actual trades. Spud's IG content is some of my fave trade related content. Love that. Go support the Spuddy. I want the max LO to come. I want the max LO to come to me. Well, we will have max LO as an option. Let me check where the likes are at, by the way. The max LO is an option to win today. If you guys are lucky enough, someone goes home with the max allocation. Okay. Thanks, Roman, for the update. So, chat, we have an update from our guests. They will be here around, let me say, in the next hour. In the next hour-ish. So, stay tuned. I'm very excited for you to see who it is. You guys are going to freak out. You're going to love it. Celine, what does max LO pizza mean for me? Oh, probably like a year's worth of pizza, honestly, for you, Jonathan. Chad, I can't look. Please make it stop. Get me out of Nasdaqistan now. Look at it drop. Like, oh. Seriously. This is something that happens to all traders, as you can see. This is something. I'm going to even put my entry and my stops just so we can burn with this trade. Okay, there would have been, we're up 35 points. Just so you know, just so everyone's aware, my other buy limit to take off this trade was at 100 points. Let's see if it drops 100 points before London session. Like, what are the chances? Do you have indicator? Yes, I do. My stops cooked me yesterday. Nothing wrong with that. Just the swings took me out. I hate when we need to come back and swing. Like, why are we doing that? Why are we coming back to swing? We had already swept the goddamn high. Celine, open a paper trade? No, I have to live with this. Honestly, I'm freaking out, but it's one trade in amongst thousands I'm going to take this year, this month. I don't know how many. Probably not going to take 1,000 trades this month, but it is such a little thing, and it's important for me to like zoom out and see the bigger picture that it is like a 15-point stop out I took there. Great trade, great call. The shorts there when everything was looking bullish, like timed it perfectly, just did not have my stop, give my stop enough room. So in terms of like trading in general, like I'm really happy with that trade. I had my orders on, everything was there. I just did not have my stop in place with reasonable enough room for knowing NQ, like 19 points is not reasonable enough for a stop. So looking back, that is something I would obviously change next time. But in terms of everything else, I'm not changing anything. You're not going to see me re-enter this or flip my strategy or try long this or anything else. Zooming out, I know this is one little like trade, but today there is still the entire London session to go. I haven't missed out on the entire session. There is still a New York session. Like, it's really good to have this kind of mindset when it comes to trading. Otherwise, if you get so stuck on one little loss, it's going to affect the rest of your trading session or the rest of the day, the rest of the week. You know, it's one little loss. It's literally $180 on a 150K account with like 5,000 drawdown. It's not going to make or break. So remember that. Arastora man, do you think the 50-minute gap will hold or give resistance? I wish I could tell you. I don't know what this 50-minute gap could be doing. I prefer to just wait and watch when price is reacting in 50-minute gaps, hourly gaps. I don't like to assume that it's going to invert. Of course, you guys, I would have been in the short and I would have been break even. So if it does want to reject in the 50-minute gap, I am covered for that. I would have had to stop break even. So yes, I'm shorting into a 15-minute bullish gap, but I'm covered because knowing that it could do multitude. It could actually short into it, reject, go higher, and then drop as well, and then invert. Or it could just invert straight away, the next 15-minute candle. We could just invert that gap. So there are a multitude of different possibilities we could happen in this gap, but as long as you're in a position to break even just in case it's going to flip back to the upside, at least you have risk managed the trade properly. And yeah. Selling full pot long, get your money back, girl. Chad, that's not me. That is not me. Harry says I've got tightish stops. The market swings exactly how my setup trigger showed it would. My stop losses are there for a reason. They're struggling enough and locked out. Today is a new day. Nice. Oh, so yesterday you shrugged it off and locked yourself out. Perfect. Good discipline, good mindset. So now you're back in it today. Elias, yes, there is a link in all my social media bios. Araster. Guys, I really don't want to have to wear my glasses, but I feel like these days I can't read some of the names in here. The usernames. Hey, Slim, where is Nick Tater? Nick Tater is off enjoying a nice, well-deserved break. He's in France. Okay, hold on. Let me read some of these comments. Okay, wow, I can read your name so much better. Arastara man. He touched price on it. It's crazy. Thanks for the explanation. Anytime. Okay, and now I can read Amanazad, Manton, Retro Delasay, Hustler. Oh, your names are so much clearer with glasses. I just don't want to wear them. Risk looking like a nerd. Let's go Celine holding down the fort. Oh yeah, I am. All week. You got me all week. with a few guests in here. Our guest today will be arriving in like less than an hour now, so get excited. Aman says, no re-entries. Please, everybody wait on London. He's very passionate there. We are very close to London. London, usually the open can form a bit of a manipulation, and then it will usually go in the direction of the rest of the session. So I'm waiting. Hopefully we're going to get in the next 13 minutes a nice manipulation higher, and then I can re-enter these goddamn shorts and take my money. Wild Sapper Tracer says, I am break even, $400 in profit secured. Very nice. I'm glad you guys were making bank on these shorts. Very nice. Todo says, I'm ready to enter with you too. I am ready to enter whenever NQ wants to let me know. Selena, you out? Angels, yes. I got ticked out of this trade. If you can't see from up here, I have been ticked out. Very, very frustrating. Also, I just noticed the micro chart actually gave me a setup at that high here, 223, and I would have still been in this short if I had taken the micro's entry as well, like as a re-entry signal kind of thing. Lol. You live and you learn. No, Phantom, I don't. 23K profit in shorts. No way, Lionel. You're up $23,000 in shorts right now. That's crazy. Trudy says, I'm in now on ES with $400 profit. I want to add on MNQ. Well, do it. I mean, if it's your setup and it's valid, take it on micro NQ as well. I mean, not with Tradeify accounts. would that be hedging? I'm trying to think. Oh no, you're taking the same position. It's fine. It's chill. You can do that. I'm $720 in profit with your setup. Thank you, Jesse Garibay. You've killed it. You've obviously outdone your teacher. Well done. Because I got stopped out of this, but I know some of you took this setup and are still printing because your stop wasn't as tight. So well done. Well done to those who have outdone the teacher. I need to be learning from you guys, I think. By the way, so Alexandre says, Yoselin, I've won the giveaway 2 weeks ago. Any news? All right, I got a message to all of you. To those of you who yesterday were telling me, Celine, I haven't received my giveaway account and it's been weeks and it's been this. None of you had your Tradeify email address in your YouTube channel description. I think for one exception, one of you did. And we got that account to you. So apologies for that delay. It wasn't that long. But for the rest of you who have been asking every stream, Celine, Nick, I haven't received my giveaway account. And Nick and I keep, sending these messages back to the team. I got the answer from the team yesterday. And you guys haven't put your email address in your freaking YouTube channel descriptions. I don't know if you need help with that or what the goal is, but we're not able to send you an account if we don't have that email address. So what you have to do, sign up to Tradeify, make that account. If you don't have one, you don't have to buy an account. You just have to make a login with us. Whatever email address you use for that, you then need to put that in your YouTube channel description so we can reach out to you and send that account to you. It's as simple as that. I don't want to hop on about this all day, but do not ask us, Celine, it's been days, it's been weeks, I haven't received my account. If you haven't done that step, because that's very important. That's the only way we can set you up with an account. So yeah. All right, I had my rage because I'm like, team, what's going on? We're getting these messages every day. And then it turns out we went through all those accounts yesterday. There was like 8 of you and only one had their email address. So that one was one we had missed. We have now dealt with that, but the rest of you, unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Initial Fabric says you can send them to me. I know, right? Like at this point, if they're not following the rules, I mean, might have to just move on. We've told you that many times. I didn't receive the giveaway that I didn't win. Great, MDK. Nothing I can do about that one. Where is the description link for mail ID submitted? What? What are you talking about? Cynthia, I'm still on the trade, just moved stop to profit to at least secure some profit in case of retracement, but I think we just saw our highest high for the session. I would scream if this is the highs of the session because my shorts entry were just towards those highs and I'd be holding this short now. So I'm going to be not a happy trader today if that's the case, if I got wicked out at the highs of the session. Pizza Johnny says, we having a Warzone match, Celine, for pizza and ice cream. When are we playing Warzone? I want to play Warzone on stream one day. That would be so fun. Imagine like the whole lobby is just all of the Tradeify chat. Is there a way we can do that? It's Reckless says, it took me a bit to figure out how to add in this description, but I did it. Okay, great. Well, once it's done, we will be able to get those accounts to you guys. That's all. And if you did need help, you just need ask. If you don't know how to drop your email address in the YouTube channel description, just ask us. I can show you, we can show you, but don't just keep hopping on every week. Like, I still don't have my account. It's like, well, we can't find your email address. Logan Storm, hey, saying, you've had my email address since the day I won, but I still haven't received my account. Could you please forward my details? All right, I'm going to fact check this. Yes, I can see your email address in there, Logan. So that is valid. I'm going to have to cross-check all these messages that come through. Sending you to Brannon right now. Let's just make sure I get the... I'm saying, Logan, that you do have your email address in the description. So that one shouldn't be missing. Anybody else? Let's have a look. Okay, whoa, I've missed so many comments. One moment. Okay, Cynthia moving stops. Okay. Celine, I won my last giveaway. I won my giveaway last month, and I also provided email and haven't received my account. Please confirm from my side. Please confirm from my side once done. Hold on. I'm checking this. Okay, you also have your email address, so that's valid. I'm going to send that. That has been a week. You might have to wait. It's usually 7 business days, we say, so just maybe give it till today's Tuesday, maybe give it till tomorrow, but I will send it through just as an alert. Anybody else? Mistaking me too. Also waiting on my account, Celine. Checking. Now I just feel like you guys are going to be trolling. Mustaki, you have no email address in your YouTube channel description. Zero Skilly says, I'm in no rush. You're just throwing it out here. Andre says, chat, maybe it's better to also mention the date and time you want to be easy to check if you really want to not trolling. Oh, Andre, yeah, we do have ways to check if they actually have one. So if it's someone just saying, Celine, I have my email address and I still haven't received my account, like, we'll be able to fact check that. So don't even try. We're almost at first giveaway. Hell yeah, we're almost there. Let's see. 510 likes. I said 555. So we've still got a little way to go, but not far. Bass Trade says, don't troll, guys. TTV give away so many accounts. For real. We give away so many. I give away myself. I'm in 1, and then we had the guy who doubled it up. So that was 3, 4, 5. 5 accounts. Give away 5 accounts yesterday in one stream alone. So, I mean, that's just my stream. 2 days in a row now, no Congo and chicken and no Nick. Fascinating, T-Bogard. I'm telling you, I'm not behind these people. It's not me. Harry says, we're also still 50 likes away from giveaway. How about a small number of you 1,200 people hit that thumbs up button? I know, right? We would get there instantly. Like 1,200 people watching. You guys, we could smash that like goal. Leroy just sorted out yesterday's hedging, in quotations, hedging problem. No, I haven't yet. I think it's all good because it's on stream and you can see that I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I accidentally clicked reverse. For anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I clicked reverse position when I was in my shorts. So when I was in a long, so I automatically entered shorts, and then it took me like 16 seconds to realize, and then I closed the trade. So we were sitting here discussing whether that would necessarily be classified as a as a proper breach, but like it's all shown on stream, so I can dispute it. I don't understand why they don't press the like button. I'm wondering the same thing. Your trade OTE too, Celine. Was it? OTE is optimal trade entry. If it was OTE as well, then hello, there's another compliment stacked up against it as to why this market is going to short now. Like goal hit. For real? Is it giveaway time? We're 2 minutes from London Open. I feel like we should just we should watch the Open just in case we get any setups, and then we'll do the giveaway. But congrats, we've at least unlocked the first giveaway for the stream. Took us an hour, but we finally did it. All right, London Open in 1 minute. So let's wait. hopefully manipulate higher, and then I can get in a freaking short. So I don't want to miss this. Is it me or we always hit the giveaway target at hourly opens low? For real, I think that's true. It takes us like a full hour. Alas says you're on this trade. I'm not. I have this position tool on the charts to show you how I was manipulated so bad out of this trade. And I was going for 100-point short. So I have it there just in case I need to cry later if it does drop to that TP. Hi, Celine. How do you choose between gold and NQ? Why you like NQ more? Because Ocean Wave. Good question, but it's because when I first started trading, I only 7 seconds to the opening hour, but I only started trading on NQ. So I've watched NQ the longest. I know that all the assets, everything trades differently. So something that might occur frequently on NQ in the London session might not be the same sort of movement that you get on gold. Also, things affect gold that don't affect NQ. So they're just different markets in general. And I just prefer the way NQ moves and manipulates and reacts to session highs and key liquidities points. And gold, not so much. Gold, I trade in a different way. Usually in the New York session, I'm taking more of like a breakout gold trade because I've just noticed that's more so how it moves. And it's just different to NQ. There's obviously also more risk on gold. So when I first started trading, like NQ was fine. And I've always only traded NQ in up until this kind of last year, end of last year. I've started to bring in gold. So we have now London Open officially. Officially. So that now means that this is a manipulation and we do have to watch for... I'm waiting for a reaction now to the downside because previous 15-minute high has now been swept. We do look like we're going higher, but I won't just enter willy-nilly a short just because it needs to show me... It definitely needs to show me some sort of bearish strength because right now we are just printing higher from the open. Anyone still in those shorts? We're getting cooked. Cynthia just got stopped out, but in $450 in profit. Let's go. I think we need to remember $450 on a trade is a nice amount. That's solid. Ocean Wave, it's all about the sweeping. It sure is. Stopped out in profit. All right, who's in shorts that didn't take TP because they were getting greedy, didn't have a break-even stop, and is now taking a loss on a trade that ran how many points? That ran 40 points and didn't take a TP. Is there anyone here? Because we need to talk about that. NQ ran 40 points in your favor. And if you're now taking a loss on this trade, that is something to really think about. Viral Pulse today says, I took 50% off TP, now adding short again. All right. You guys are risky. I'm waiting for more of like a bearish inversion to show me that there's strength. Otherwise, this could keep like, we might have just put in a higher low right here. Well, this definitely doesn't look as disastrous as it does anymore, as it did. I took my TP in long. Nice. If anyone long the open there, it's a nice 40 points back to the highs. It still wants higher. NQ can want whatever it wants. I am only going to react if we end up getting the bearish inversion. Y'all already know I'm waiting to catch that short. Risk Francisco, is Casper a reliable ICT trader? Don't know him, cannot vouch for him, no idea. But do use your discernment. Oh, I just realized I had my brightness down on my computer. That's why I couldn't read your freaking names before. Okay, that's better. Now I can read them. But do use your discernment, I was going to say, when looking at people on social media. Like at least, with Tradeify, we trade live. So we're always talking through our setups. We're always telling you guys like what we're looking for in the charts before we take the entry. You guys can see our entries, our executions, our stop losses, our TPs, whatever it is. People on social media, many of who aren't maybe as transparent, like you got to use your discernment in who you're listening to, who you're taking advice from. Like learn from everyone. I'm sure there is something to learn from everyone, but don't be trying to copy or I could talk about this forever, but it's very hard to replicate someone else's trading if that's your goal. What if TJR? He's cool. I think he's a great businessman. I wouldn't short prior to those levels being reached, James. I'm only going to enter this short. Like I do like that we've now retested this high, but I'm only going to short here if it gives me that bearish inversion. If not, well, you can see the kind of reaction we've had. We've dropped into the 15-minute bullish gap, and now we're looking like we're going to close higher again. But I don't hate it for short still. Again, not a clean setup. ES definitely the weaker one today as well. Look at that. ES is tapping into... ES actually has the cleaner setup. ES tapping into a 15-minute bearish gap here. NQ no. And ES sweeping that previous 15-minute high, dropping out of rejecting from a high time frame gap. So ES here actually is a much cleaner to trade. There you go. There you go. ES is actually having the signal now. I'm not taking that because I don't trade ES. Andre says no guest. In the next 20-ish minutes. No, the guest should be joining us, Andrea. So you will see. Noisy Vision. Hi, Celine. The inversion, on what time frame does your indicator look for the inversion? And the inversion, is it based on the most recent FEG that price created that got inverted? Yes. Yes to that. It's the most recent FEG. So right now on the 1 minute chart, you can see this is the most recent FEG. Once that inverts, it's looking for the inversion there, the most recent inversion. Then as to what time, you can see how this is printing all the time frames, 5 minute, 3 minute. You can see all the gaps are there, and it's just up to you based on when you want to enter it. But well, I'm getting a setup. Okay, I entered shorts. That happened quite quickly. Gonna put my stop a little higher this time, Let's just see. So that high is 24-ish points, 25. Gonna take first TP off at 25 points, 29.04975. Wait, let's find that. Okay. All right, so if price gets to this 29.050, I will take my partial there and go break even, and then I will literally hold for even lower now. Well, we'll start with a target here. In fact, previous 4-hour low. Let's just go for it. Let's see how much we can take from this, but same sort of reaction I'm liking here. It is a clean inversion. That's the kind of trade I want to be in. So basically previous 4-hour high sweep, previous 15-minute high sweep, and that clean inversion there is why I entered the trade at market. Stops just above the high, taking a partial at 1-to-1, 25 points, and then I'll be break even in this. That's it. Gonna wait now. Maybe now I'm getting my shorts. Giveaway done. Oh yes, we have to do the giveaway. All right, let's just see how this trade plays out in the next couple of minutes, and then I'll do the giveaway. Jimmy trades. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing, Jimmy? Are you in any trades? I just entered the shorts against all odds. I'm in a short. Why don't you do ES? Well, I don't trade ES because I don't have the same data or any sort of back testing. I only did it on NQ, so I wouldn't I'd be trading ES blindly here. No idea if 1-to-1 is even a doable thing, not even sure how much stop to give my trades, like how much room, I'm sorry, to give the trades, like what kind of average stop loss point, like all these kind of statistics is what I have with NQ, and to trade ES without that would be really scary. Jimmy says, not yet, just sat down for London. Nice, well, welcome. Richard says, you took your time, but oh well. Yeah, I know. It's kind of annoying that I had to take that initial stop. But we'll see. Maybe we're redeeming it. Maybe this is it. Oh, maybe not. Can we get the redemption here? No profits, no giveaways. Not true. I will do a giveaway. I just want to see. We're very close here to TP1, so we got to see it. We got to see it firstly take me out of some here. What are we doing, NQ? Oh, Slimy. Slimy, you went to the bathroom at the wrong time. Viral Pulse says, who uses stop loss? Stop losses of the week. I use a stop loss. Most traders use a stop loss. You just won't find Nick using a stop loss. Ash says, hello, Machine Gun Colleen. I haven't heard that one since Grand Cup. Let's see if we're going to get this drop or not. TP1 at least? Come on, NQ. Oh, it's teasing. It's right there. Okay, done. TP1 smash, chat. So we got NQ back. Initially, I got wicked out of this trade here. I also, by the way, have a buy limit, the final TP at 28,936.50. But look at that. Initially wicked out of the shorts by a tick. Then we waited. Didn't FOMO enter anything. Waited, like I said, I wanted to see London open manipulate. I want to see then the same inversion, like reaction after 15-minute, 4-hour high sweeps. And there you go. That's TP1 smash. So I'm now back green, and now we're going to leave the rest of the contracts to run. So that is exactly how you come back from an L, from a really annoying L as well. All right, stops a break even. There's no dangerous reverse button there anymore, so we're good. All right, let's run this giveaway. We've locked in profits. We can chill, and we're going to now give away. Oh, thanks. I see the W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Now we're going to let this run. Hopefully, we're going to get that full move, and that will be a nice 137 points if we can get down there. Let's see. All right. August looking good this month, chat. August is looking good. Everyone's spamming W's. All right. Let's do this giveaway. What I'm going to do is, you guys know the rules. As long as you're subscribed to the channel, as long as you've liked the stream, do not enter more than once. If you enter more than once, you will be disqualified. We saw that yesterday. Someone unfortunately won, but he had entered twice. So automatic disqualification if you entered twice. I'm going to send the form in the chat. If you have already, for some reason, started entering the form, if you've kept it or whatever reason you have the form still and you've started to enter your names in here, you're disqualified. So I'm going to actually check that, because I know yesterday some of you were not listening or paying attention. And so therefore, there is already 386 responses in here. You're all getting deleted. Delete. All of you. I see you all. I haven't sent the form yet. All right. I'm sending the form now, and I'm going to give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm going to wait for this 1 minute candle. Actually, screw it. I'm going to send it in there now. I can count to 30. Ready? Go. Go and fill it out. Fill it out once. There's already, damn, you guys are quick. 450 responses in there. Holy. Okay. Gonna give you another 10 seconds. All right. And stop. I'm going to, oh, there's some idiot in here every single time. All right, chat. I'm copying the names. Do not keep entering. I'm copying the names across. I have the wheel here. Some guy just came in and spammed stream dead without Nick. Well, this guy's now gone and banned from these giveaways for good. Like, some people just, how do you have that much time to troll in a giveaway form? All right, for the rest of you, let me just copy this across. Glenn and Crypto, you were first. There is a lot of names in this too. Holy, okay, there we go. So first, we're gonna spin to see what you've won. Let's have a look. Spin all the wheel. This. Then we're gonna find out who's won. Ooh, nice. It's 100K growth. Well done. Now we're gonna find out who won the 100K growth. All right. Is everyone ready? Everyone ready? 100K growth coming to pasting. Give it a second because there is like 1,000 names that I'm pasting across, so it's probably going to break the website. Give it a sec. Give it a second, chat. We're going to have to give it like, oh no, page unresponsive. Oh, we broke the giveaway wheel. Oh shit. Okay. There's like over 1,000 of these names. Here we go. Spinning. Oh, we're gonna definitely break this wheel. I can already see how clunky and laggy it is. So winning the 100K growth today is Shadow Wave 02C. Let me know, Shadow Wave, if you're in the chat. Just drop a comment really quick so I can see that you're here. Also, we got stopped out break even on the rest there. Hold on. I need to close that off. Oh, that's annoying. Is he here? Wait, where did the chat go? Chat, I haven't seen his name. Shadow Wave. Okay. All right, there he is, Shadow Wave. Let's just check. Everyone's saying you're a bot. First of all, I'm gonna check if you have entered in this twice or more than once. No, only once, chat. He only entered once. And let me just check if he has... Wait, where did his username go? Shadow Wave, can you enter? Oh, there he is. Channel activity. No, he's for real, chat. He's for real. Okay, nice. Shadow Wave, what I need you to do is put your email address, please. Put your email address. Do not skip this step because this is why we can't get to some of you. Because you're missing the step where we say put your email address in your YouTube channel description. And that way our team can find you. You'll be able to receive your account that way. So sign up to Tradeify, make yourself an account if you don't already have one. Hope you have one, but in case you don't, you can sign up and put that email address in your YouTube channel description. So I'm just sending this in the back. 100K growth. All right, cool. Well done. All right, that is the first giveaway, chat. Now, we pretty much broke the wheel there. Need to delete all these names. Why is it spinning again? There we go. All right, let me just set that up for the next one. Lightning, growth, and select. All right, that is ready for our next giveaway. I'm going to say we might be able to get, how many likes should we go for? How many likes? How many people are here? How many likes have we already got? I'm going to work it out. So we have 825 likes right now. 825. I think if we can go for the next like target at, with 1,500 people, I think 1,000 likes. Let's do it. 999. I'll make it 999 for the next giveaway. Let's do it. We can easily smash that. There's 1,500 of you here. There is no excuses. No excuses. All right, I need to clean up this giveaway form too. There was like, you want to know how many names were in that right now? How many people? Like, because that guy had only entered once. But there were 1,300 names. So I'm gonna have to only do like 20 seconds, 10 seconds, because that's way too many. All right, closing that all down, and we're ready to go for the next giveaway. So, what's happening with this trade? Let's have a look. I took TP1 off, and thanks, Roman. Roman always is updating in the chat, so no one has to double check, ask us. We know exactly what the like goal is, 999 likes. All right, but just checking over what happened with this trade while we're doing the giveaway. I got stop break even on the rest. So as you can see, took TP1 off, and then the rest I had a break even. I'm still waiting for the drop, the significant drop lower. So it wasn't in that. It could be in the next one. I'm just going to keep waiting. This happens day after day. Initially, it looks like London session is chopping around, and then it finally makes the move. So I don't mind a little bit of consolidation. I'm glad to, I mean, if you're trading the range here, it's not a bad idea, but at least I took TP, at least, and I didn't take a stop on this. I took out break even on the rest. So we're chilling. Robot Sisling zoom out, 50-minute chart, FBG. Did we drop back into it? Okay. Yeah, we did. We sold back into that 15-minute gap, so still having a heavy rejection out of the 15-minute FVG. Something to watch for sure. As maybe, just maybe, this is going to form support and we are going to keep shooting higher. So something definitely to keep an eye on if I am expecting this to keep shorting. At some point, this gap needs to be inverted. If not, then yeah, we're just going to keep ripping here. So keeping an eye on that. Why are we selling? Well, I'm trying to short this because we're an extreme high of a range. We're at above Asia high. We are at the previous 4-hour highs. We're high. We're high. When you talk about premium and discount of a range, we are in the premium, and that's where I want to be shorting from. Good morning, Antonio NQ Trading. You're late. Good morning. Gustav Rodriguez says, I took my TP in the 5-minute gap, done for the day. Hell yeah, nice. Nice trading. Noise Vision Slim, my question got lost in the chat. Why is the high time frame based on the 4-hour time frame and not the 1-hour time frame? I still get stuck and confused between the use of different time frames. Well, something that I learned through ICT was the alignment between the time frames. So where I like to trade the 4-hour is the only reason I use that is because I think it shows a clear indication of the session, where the actual like what can I say, like it's a 4-hour candle, so it basically gives you the view of the 4 hours of that session, and I want to be in the distribution, like going with the more likely direction of that session. So when the 4-hour manipulates, I know, okay, that's not the direction I want to be going in. I want to be going in the distribution of the 4-hour candle. So if it had manipulated higher first, which it did here, I know, okay, that's giving me the bias. I want to be short in the session over the next 4 hours because I want to be in the distribution of that. So it sets me up like that. And then using the 15-minute time frame, I use that to sort of time my entry. And then the 1 minute is where I zoom into. And the 15 minutes sort of gives me the structured highs and lows, whatnot. And then the 1 minute just gives me the execution timing. So they all have their individual purpose, the 4 hour 15 and the 1. And they line up really clearly when you zoom out. Yeah, everything's fractal in trading. What if we inverse a 4-minute bearish gap? Sure, if we inverse a 4-minute, that might be enough for someone to enter off. It's not how I enter, but fair. Dan Kumar, have you won an account? Because he's asking how to add email. I don't think you won an account. I don't remember your username in here. Do you draw out the indicators manually? Can you show the process? Draw out the indicators? No. I have not built. I just use these 2 indicators. I don't draw anything. All the sessions and key levels indicators you can do with that is like you just tick on and off like what you want to be shown. Asia high, yes, no, tick on, off. Or if you want weekly levels, the weekly open on. If you want the weekly lows on. If you want the weekly midpoint on. If you don't want the weekly and you want the hourly on. Like all of this is very customizable. So yeah, I just look at these levels, daily open, previous daily high and low, etc. Bass Trade says maybe he wants to prepare, lol. I know that guy, like how to, he hasn't even won an account and he's like how to add the email. How about we cross that bridge when it comes? You know what, Dan, if you win an account, we will go over that in depth with you. Why wouldn't that wick at the equal lows to be the manipulation to go higher? I mean, absolutely. Look at what we're doing here. This is a 50-minute bullish gap. So you can see the manipulation happened right towards the midpoint of that gap. You had the 2 relatively equal lows. You got the wick down and then respecting the midpoint of the bullish gap. So this is, yes, a clean bullish long that someone could be taking right now. But I am opposed to taking the longs here just because we are so high and I don't want to be longing at these levels. It's just too high on the day for me. And if there is no other setup, then that's fine. I'm not going to try to chase anything. Just going to wait. Who are high? I said this is too high. I never said I'm high. It would be long 3 micros, lol. Probably. I mean, but no, actually in saying that, this is way too high to be longing from, I feel like, even for Nick. Giveaway. Already? We just did a giveaway. Also, our guest will be joining us very soon, and none of you have, I think, guessed the guest. Someone we've never had on London Stream before, actually. Actually, who would you guys want to see? Drop in the comment. No, it's not Kane. I said it's someone you guys haven't had on here before. No, they don't trade ICT. He said Hannah. Some say they want to see Rebecca, Spud. A lot of Rebecca and Spud. Interesting. TJR? Some of you want me to trade with TJR in the London session? Claudia? No. We have had Claudia on here before. The exhale inhale girl. Anastasia? No, we had her. Rebecca and Miriam and Lumi? Imagine all of us in the one session. That would be fire. Spud was here during London before. That's true, Andrea. He did show himself that one time. PB Blake and Patrick on the stream for NY session. Okay. Look, I will say someone has said the name, so it has been thrown in there. I'm not going to say who. But they will be here with us very soon. All right, what's the move, Celine? Right now, I'm waiting. I am playing the waiting game. Took my little shorts here. Obviously, it hasn't been the clean move. It's been like a ranging sort of London session open. And yeah, if this wants to keep printing higher, then I'm sort of not interested in taking the longs because like I said, this is just too high for me to be longing from. We're above Asia high and need to see a way deeper drop for me to even be considering long. So I'm still looking for my shorts, to each their own. This is, too much of a premium for me to be trying to long or anything like that. Mana Famai, can you go short here? You can go short anywhere. For me, it's not my kind of model. I need to see the sweep and inversion reaction, like kind of instantaneously. I need to see some sort of manipulation higher first, which is that sweep that I talk about, and then the inversion, which is what we had here. And then enter with the market order and go with price that way. Jemima is the guest chicken. No. She intentionally skipped her name. Skipped who? Balaji says Miriam it is. I'm not saying anything. I'm literally not saying anything, but it has been guessed in here. So yes, some people are onto it. Triple tap and now sell off. I'm waiting for the big sell off here. I could be waiting all day. 20 push-ups, Celine. Hell no. I said I'm not doing push-ups. I'm not doing push-ups this week. Nope. I'm not doing it. Celine, let's say NQ takes out and shifts at highs, and ES takes the lows before NQ, and ES takes the lows before NQ. What do you do in that case? So like if ES runs to a low before NQ gets there, I'm a little more hesitant to enter the trade, of course, because there is now SMT at the lows. So if ES has taken like an Asia low, like a key level low, not like just a 1 minute swing low or something like that, but a key, like it has made a run and tagged out a session level low, then I'm more hesitant to take the setup. It'd need to really convince me on NQ whether I should still be entering that short, because then technically you do have SMT divergence at those lows. So it's something to consider. Each time it's going to be different though. I don't have like a strict rule for that. She knew Nick wouldn't be here and made up a stomach story to avoid push-ups. A stomach story? Guys, if you knew the half of it. This is no stomach story. I am like deep in some sort of stomach bug situation. I don't know what it is. I want it to stop ASAP. And no, I'm not pregnant. Trump's coming on stream to give us some movement. Imagine trading with Trump. That would actually be sick. Like he could just tell me, Celine, go short now, and I would bank. He just knows. That guy knows. He's like, let me just send out a tweet. Now go short. The great superior, I'm telling Nick it's completely a bull. It's literally not. Guys, I can't give you too much information, but it's the stomach thing is not bull. Have you tried your strategy on Forex markets? No, never. No idea if this would work on Forex. Futures is where it's at though. Nick would have longed here. You think? I don't know, chat. Where are we at with the likes, by the way? Just checking. There's 1,400 people and only 927 likes. So we said 999 likes would be the next giveaway target, and we're still a little far off. He might have already been long, otherwise he'd be short. I love that everyone's trying to guess how Nick would trade. Nick would have longed the gap up here. Central Checo, what? 5-minute FEG, now we wait for the 1-minute IFEG and we short. I'm waiting. There is nothing for me to do here. This is exactly how patient I had to sit and wait yesterday, and it paid off. So I don't feel any pressure to enter anything. Yes, I've been in 2 trades already. One wicked out and one actually took first TP. So still haven't been able to catch that decent drop. But I'm waiting. Which indicator do you use? Crypto Potato. You must be new here. Max, what indicator do you have at the bottom right hand labeled bias? You also must be new here. I have 2 indicators that I use. The one down the bottom that is linking my bias is this. It's the indicator that I had built. It basically links my bias to whatever the 4-hour candle is doing. I'm watching this chart currently in case we get the inversion. I'm going to short that yet again. What a choppy market we're in right now. The same reaction over and over again. I'm gonna be in that trade. All right, and we go again. Maybe this is it. It's funny, this is such a choppy London session. Usually we get these reactions and we just go, but right now we're just sort of playing this range and we're printing higher. We're getting that initial drop, but then it doesn't have that sort of momentum to keep going. So again, I'm going to have my TP off at 1-1, 29.06625. 066. One moment. And we'll see. We'll see. If then it wants to go lower, I will drop my final TP down, down here. Screw it. We'll go for previous 4-hour low. 20, around 29. Wait. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. All right, I'm in the short yet again. See if we can take more than just the range here. I want to actually see it fall now. Too many of these sweeps inversions without it actually making a decent move. So we'll see. Maybe this is it. Maybe not. But as soon as we take that TP1, I will cover the trade. I will move stops to break even. Whoa, this chat is going fire. What is happening? I move away for 1 second to put my orders on, and then the chat is just blowing up. I missed so many of these questions. Are you expecting a down move lower? Yes, I am. This is why I'm entering the shorts. What percent are you risking per day? That's an interesting question. I don't know if I have that, because per day I might be trading. It's usually 10% of the drawdown, but then sometimes I am switching accounts up. If I've taken, I think last Friday I had taken the 2 losses and I had gotten off those accounts, that kind of thing. So I'm risk per day is a bit different. I think that's harder to track. Which indicator do you use for the FVG, IFVG? That is my own indicator that actually prints it. But chat, we're finally joined by the guest that we have all been waiting for. I've been waiting for, and I can finally I can now say it's a she. She's ready to go. I can see in the back. Finally, I know some of you guessed it. I know you guys are going to be so excited to see her on the London session stream, and hopefully more often. It's the Gold Queen. It's also just like boss mom. It's Rebecca. Welcome, Rebecca, to the London session.
Oh my gosh! Hello. Thank you. It was such a good intro. Oh my gosh! How do I live up to that? I'm like so sweaty. I fell down the stairs this morning. I know. I was like, I'm a mess. I'm a disheveled mess. I'm happy to be here.
You look great. This is mom life. This is reality, Chad. This is like mom life / trading boss queen. This is what it's like. Are you like doing your hair now?
I just quickly did my makeup because I biked my kids to school. And
you biked them?
Yeah, because we can't get a car yet because we don't have our visas. Everything Swiss Nick says about Switzerland is a lie.
I know, right? Oh, I'm so glad you're here because I deal with it every day. It's like Switzerland is the goated country. Everything's like runs smoothly.
If you don't want to drive a car, it's the best.
Oh my gosh. So I'm not the only one dealing with, like, we've both obviously moved to these European countries. I'm in Greece, and I've been here for like a month and I'm still like no car. I'm still dealing with those things here.
I lived in Italy for like 5 years. So I totally feel you. Yes, I know. I know. Oh my gosh, the lighting in the day is not that good. It is not that good. I got my freaking...
You need your like key light. You need your key light or something.
I had to ship it back when I moved.
Oh God.
I know. So here I am.
We can see your face. Have you got your charts?
Let me get them. I do have internet though, which is very exciting.
Oh, what did you end up doing? Did you end up doing like styling?
No, I got like the 5-word came, and so I was like,
good.
Okay, this works. Okay, this works good enough.
Okay, good, because I'm still waiting on that. So at least you got it.
At least. Okay, let's see if I can do my thing here, and it will be fine. Let me pull up my shorts. I'm not kidding. I was like, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. And then I go and I fall down the stairs. And my kids are watching Spider-Man. They don't even notice. Like,
no.
Hello. Oh my gosh, thanks, Alexander. I take that as a huge compliment. Where are we at right now on NQ? I was in a long and I closed out. So I got in at a long. Where the frick are we? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I got in a long I got in a little late. I got in at like 28,912. And I got it out at like 29,083.
Oh, 83. So, you were to those highs pretty. That was a nice trade. So you're trading Asia? You were up early.
I've been having a hard time because adjusting because New York, I'm just so not used to trading New York and I'm so used to trading Asia. So I was awake, but I also I tried my first attempt long I did like right off the market open because I wanted to see that level for my long. Does this help? No, that makes everything infinitely worse. Guys, it looks so sweaty. It's my highlighter and it's a little bit of sweat because it's like already like 36 degrees. And and I like gave her on the bike too because I'm like, I gotta get there for London. And I was biking and I was like sweat. I'm like, oh. So anyways, so I tried the long right away at the open. And then I was like, I shouldn't be doing this. And I set my stop loss, my take profit. And then my daughter woke up at like 1 a.m. and I was like, well, I guess I got a trade because I'm awake sitting at the end of her bed. And then my stop loss got hit at 80. I can't believe it. I got taken out at 80 at 833.50. Can you believe that?
Oh, wait.
Right at that wick down, I got taken out.
Oh, hell.
And I was like, fuck. And then I woke up and I was like, I'm getting back in because I liked how it just wicked out and then like held 853, which I was looking at. And I was like, I'm getting back in. So I got back in and went to bed.
Nice.
And I still had my stop loss, but it was a bit lower. It was like 813. And then I woke up and I was up. I made up for my loss. It's just, let me show you my screen. I'm having an issue with like showing execution. Oh no, there it is. Perfect. Ooh, my entry was a little bit less good on my Tradeify accounts, but it was still all right. Let me see if I can show ya. Share.
I can't believe that's like the first thing you're up. Oh, it's like, may as well trade 1 a.m. May as well just jump on the charts.
This
is what it's like.
That's called an addiction.
That is trading though. You have to be psycho sometimes.
Yeah, someone on my Twitter was like, "Are you Riri?" And I wanted to reply, "Obviously." Like, hello, aren't we all a little bit? But also, don't call me that. First of all, second of all, a little bit because, like, we all are a little bit crazy and psycho. Okay, let me show you. 15 minutes. I was so annoyed. I woke up, saw toxic Twitter, someone saying that to me, and I was like, freaking hate it here. Yeah, Twitter is just the worst. Twitter's the worst. I hate it. All right, can you see this?
Yep.
So I got in a little bit less good on my entry there, and then I was asleep. Thankfully, I didn't see it come all the way down to. Yeah, sure, for sure. And then, oh wait, no. Oh, that's what happened here. I'm thinking about okay. That's what happened on this trade. I got in and I did not have a stop loss apparently because it was an eval, and I had like how much did I have left? $1,000 till it was gonna liquidate.
How many
lose the
was
accounts.
that one mini?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So maybe it was like 1,200. I stayed in by the skin of the hair on my chinny chin, and I got out.
But you're alive,
I woke up,
and then you smashed TP.
Yes, I will. Actually, my TP was higher. My TP was up at 262. And I was like, I just want to go back to bed, and I'm not going to be able to go back to bed very well if I am in this trade. So I do think that we could. I actually got out at like 270, like 29.070. Where did I get out? You can see it. 077.
Yeah.
So I got it right there, which is fine. But I do want to see this come up to 262. I'd be interested in a short at like between 252 and 262. I would be interested in a short there going into the New York session. But I had the same bias yesterday and I got absolutely rocked.
Yesterday we had that gap fill. So like, NQ always is going to react differently when we got the gaps. But have you traded London session like much at all?
No. So I'm getting
like
destroyed changing my trading session.
Like this is what happens, right? Because like chat, also everyone is dropping W's for that trade.
I know. Hi everyone. You guys are so nice. London chat. Oh my gosh.
By the way, I was like sort of like hyping them up. I was like, who do you want to see in the London session? I sort of gave them like the opportunity to, and it was like Rebecca, Spudnik, Rebecca. And I was like, well, maybe that's too cute.
Just kidding. I love Spud. I'm just joking. Chat, thank you.
What's going to happen now? Like, are you still doing the power hour?
I'm so sweaty. Oh my gosh.
God.
Yes, I am doing the power hour. And I think I will for the foreseeable future. I have arranged for a babysitter to come when my husband works the night shifts because I'm nervous that my kids are going to wake up and then like come in. And I really don't want that to happen. So I'm going to. Yeah, as far as I know, yes. And as far as London would be nice. I don't know what the deal is. Why am I so dark? The lighting is like really bad.
You're fine. You're fine.
Hold on, let's see if I can fix this. Hold on.
It just looks like a really good highlighter.
I have highlighter on, to be fair.
Oh, just okay.
To be fair. Not over my entire face. That did not help. That did not help at all. Not over my entire face like it looks. That's sweat. But
that's just sweat.
It is. I had to bike. I live on the top of a hill.
Oh my gosh. That used to happen to me all the time in Bali, and people would be like, Celine, like, did you get a facial? Like your face looks like extra glowy today. And I'd be like, no, that's the sweat, the humidity in this place.
Just sweat. At least that. People are like, are you pregnant? You're glowing. I'm like, no, I'm not. Holy shit. Can't ask me that. Let's see if this helps. Let's see.
It looks fine. Oh yeah, that's doing something.
Oh, I don't think it looks bad. I'm just like trying to get it better because at nighttime it's a bit better because the background is dark.
Yeah.
And so the whatever. What are
And to
they
be
called?
fair, like I'm like extra bright, so it's probably just like it's like a big contrast because I have like the window here, but also the key light, so everything's like
You are extra
bright.
bright. How freaking dare you be
I know.
extra
That's
bright
probably-
when you have a guest on the stream?
I know, that's what's really making it stand out.
Super rude.
I don't know. I've missed all of these chat right now. I haven't read any of this. So chat, how are we doing? I mean, I'm currently in a short and it's not looking good. I've been trying to short these highs. Like I did TP1 the last trade. I got ticked out of the first short and I'm currently
Where's your stop loss? Right above the high?
29, 21.50, yeah, just above the high. I don't like to have, I mean, this is on the funded, so I'm not trying to like take too much of a heavy stop on this. But we're just high. Like for me, this is above Asia high, above 4-hour highs. Like this is an area of price. I just want to see it drop. Like we're just in a premium and I want to be there to catch it. So I've been trying to short this for a few times. It just doesn't have like the momentum usually. London session can have some like strong moves, but right now it's boring. It's chopping.
I was going to trade yesterday in London and then I saw the price action. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't. I mean, I got wrecked in New York, but I could see this coming down like as a short. It could come down to 29. Oh, where's your TP? It's at 067.
That's like first TP, like just trying to take a 1-to-1, like a 25 point. And then my final is that previous five below, like in the middle, back into Asia's range, like 28,933.
Yes, I see that. Okay. Yeah. I could see this coming down to like at least 048 and then retesting that 913 area before continuing higher into New York. But I mean, like I said, that's a nice wick on the 1 minute.
Well, I'm alive. I'm still here, guys.
That's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask
alive.
for, honestly. Someone in the chat was like, are you pregnant because you're glowing? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It just, leave me alone.
This is just, it's the Swiss glow. It's the Swiss glow, guys. By the way, Rebecca, we're going to need you to take us through gold because that's what everyone in the chat, I think.
I was just going to say, I had a limit. I think I flattened it because I woke up and I was up. And I've been really struggling in July. So I was like, I'm just going to take my green. But I did have a sell limit order on gold. This is not my chart, by the way. This is the chart that I'm using. I didn't make this chart. I just did not have time to chart. So I'm using someone else's chart. I do have a sell order at 4133. So the reason being is that right at 4133, we have the median range. So the median range, a couple things about gold and the median range, what the median range is. The median range, we have one you can see here to the buy side, to the let's just say buy side and sell side, but to the high side and low side, I just like to think of it long and short. The median range is the like median distance that we expect price to go to the up and down above this pivot. This pivot here is that dotted line. So that's the distance, the median distance. We all learned what a median meant in high school, so we can figure out what that means to the high side and the low side. And median range is a really powerful tool, more so on gold than it is on like NQ and ES. So 90% of the time, we know that at least one of those median ranges is going to be hit. And so I'm expecting price to come up and hit this. It's also right in line with yesterday's high, which I really like. We also have, let me just look this up to explain it easily. Let's see. 1 second. I should have had it up, but I did not. I'm so excited that I can have multiple tabs working now that I have fiber optic. It's like very exciting.
So much quicker.
It's so much quicker. It's amazing. So it's right here. You can see that red line is what's called the Drummond level. So a Drummond level, it's a like projected support or resistance level. So you can just think of it that way. And it's based on, these levels are based on 200 days of statistical data. So I had a level in, or sorry, a sell limit in here to target the median range below. So it's a 50-point trade more or less on there, and nothing is happening. Like,
yeah, it looks kind of choppy there.
Nothing is happening. Same thing happened yesterday though. Like we did have I just heard my Canadian accent. I said, though. Same thing happened yesterday though. Not much happened before the London, the big hoser.
Is that a Canadian accent?
It's like it's like Wisconsin and
no way.
Yeah. I like how Jay Day Trade says I'm not profitable. Dude, I've made $360,000 so far in 2026. So
it's Rebecca.
Yeah.
You guys.
that's my response.
Yeah. Don't even
Very
read
professional. Well, it gives me an opportunity to be like, I've made so much money. Shush.
That's cool.
Otherwise people call me cocky. So at least I can rebuttal and say that's not necessarily true. July sucked. July was not a good month. So you can say from January to July, I made over 300,000 in profits.
That's insane. I could only dream of making that, chat. Like that is very, like that's not all of us sitting here right now. Like not even a percentage of us are going to be able to do that in our trading careers ever. Rebecca's gone and done that in a year. We're not even finished with 2026. So like, I'm excited to see where you take this year. Like 300K already up on the year is unreal.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, like my first 2 years, I think my first year I made like $800. My second year I made like 50. So then this year is like just catapulted since using, I think I would say it's since using this strategy. And I think like once you have a month where you make like 10K and let's say you spent like 2,000. Okay. So you make 5 times your return. And then if you can keep your head level and then which I struggle with, and not by being cocky, it's by wanting to repeat the same month. It's not by thinking I'm the best trader. It's by being like, like July, I think I made like $3,000, 4,000. And I'm like, I feel like a failure because the month before I made 100 in 1 month. And so like going from making 100 to making like 3, I feel like I need to catch up to that $100,000 month. However, I need to realize I moved internationally with 2 little kids. I took a vacation. I completely changed the time zone that I'm trading. And I just need to be like, and I spent a lot of money. Like I spent a lot of money trying to replicate that month. So I did have some decent payouts, but my spend was really high. In May, my spend was like 7,000 and I made 100. And so like the ROI on that is amazing. And
that's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy. Someone could come in and be like, like my husband would be like, oh my gosh, she spent $7,000. Like, are you crazy? And I'd be like,
yeah, but ROI is the number with props. You need,
like, whatever. He's not a trader. Okay. He doesn't get
like, it. 7,000 on what? Like he's
what do you mean?
Like physically touch it, like a what?
And he'd be like, and that's how they get you. They spend 7,000. That's how they get you. I'm like, yeah, but they also paid me I also got paid out a ton of money. So I think I got them.
This vacation,
You're welcome. I know, you're welcome. I'm like, we still even didn't do like a lush vacation. We did like an Italian like seaside camping vacation, but we stayed in like a bungalow. Fun. Yeah, it was nice. It was for sure nice. And I wanted to pay for my in-laws, and they I think that they were gonna murder me for like offering to pay.
Oh, don't even try.
Oh, wait, you're not married. You're engaged.
No, I'm engaged. So like my fiance's parents, they're Greek, Italian, like it's all the same.
It's all the same. And I was gonna say, is he from Greece, or did you just he just had family there? But okay.
We just smashed TP1.
Let's go. Yeah, so maybe Gold and NQ look like they're kind of running parallel, but they're not really. They kind of are, but they have similar movement, but I feel like they detached from each other finally. But TP1, hell yes. So now do you move your stop to break even?
Yeah, I will try hold these are 3 micros. I'm going to try hold them for that final target and then stops at break even now. So that's like my usual. I will take a partial at 1-to-1 just to lock in profit, and then I can hold to like a structured low, like a 4-hour low, or like an Asia low, like an actual like just longer target. Because for me, when I started trading, like I would be so strict on myself and like take full TP off at like 1 to 1, 1 to 2, whatever. But then I would be like going back, seeing how much of the move I was missing out on just by having this strict, like, well, it has to be, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and that's good enough. But then I was like, well, no, like what's the harm in like taking something off at that point? Like, yes, locking in some sort of profit, but then let it run. Let it just do its thing.
Yes. Yes. I used to do the same. Like,
yeah,
I think that, yeah.
I was going to say, like, I definitely noticed a big change in like my trading when I started to do that, being way more flexible, letting a trade run rather than seeing as like, oh, this is as much room as I'm going to give it, like that kind of thing.
Yes. Yes. And I think like too, in this market, when you have like a daily range of 700 points, sometimes like 1,200 points, like in between that, why are you not letting it run when it has the legs to run? Like it wants to. So I agree with you on that. I think like it's not a trap, I think, that traders fall into when they first start, but there's a lot of online propaganda of like 1 to 1, 1 to 1. And like for someone like Amas, it works really well. Like, because he is so like disciplined that he'll lose that 1 to 1 and he'll be done. Me, I'm not that disciplined. And so and again, hold on. Now I'm down like 5 to 1. What's happening here? What has happened here? Right. And so like it didn't work for me, or you'd fall into like everyone saying like trade 1 trade a day and be done, win or loss, 1 trade a day. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It just doesn't work for everybody. And like it takes some experimenting, like what am I, British? Some experimenting to find what works for you and your personality. Like taking 1 trade a day did not work for me. I never made it anywhere. Like I would keep my accounts for forever, but I never made money, and we're here to make money. And so that strategy did not work for me. I need to have like my risk to reward is like 1 to 4, 1 to 3. But again, it's not like a static risk to reward. It's very discretionary. Yeah. It's like, what's the market going to give me? And I think my best day I had was like 1 to 10.
Damn.
And and that was amazing.
Yeah. But also like in saying that, when people say these like, this is such a choppy market. This is why, by the way, guys, like stops at break even here, because I know NQ can just come back, chop me out of this. It doesn't look like it's got the steam momentum like to drop here. So I'm break even if this is gonna come tag me out. I don't know what this market wants to do, but I was going to say, like, in saying when people say like, oh, I got like 1 to 4 R today, like what was the risk? Because 1 to 4 R could be like 14 points. Like what risk did you have on that? Like what is one? There we go. There's a break.
Exactly. There you go.
All right. That's a small little, I am really like struggling into these shorts today, chat. Like it doesn't want to drop.
It doesn't.
I'm thinking
not
I'm just
going to
want to, not in London. Sometimes like on Friday. Well, on Friday, pre-London, like that first hour Frankfurt Open, it dumped, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" So like, it's so up and down London session, but
I know.
Usually, you can catch some clean reversals.
I love a clean reversal. Someone's like, "Start reading the chat." I'm reading the chat. Or you're talking about me or Celine. I'm not totally sure. I'm used to someone saying like, "She." It's me because I'm usually with Spudnik. You miss Nick? Well, F me then. Bye. Just kidding. Nick's enjoying whatever he's doing.
I think they're mad because have we hit 999 likes? Because I did say we're going to do a giveaway.
Oh, shoot. So sorry. That's my fault.
What are we at? Hold on. Chat. Rebecca and I, like, we're just, you got to let us. We haven't ever had a stream together, so we're just excited.
I know.
All right, 1,000 likes. We gotta do the giveaway. So
you do it.
The rules. I'm gonna drop the giveaway form in there, and then you guys know I'm gonna give you like 20 seconds because there's like 1,500 of you here, and you're gonna break the form if I give you any more than that. So, are you ready? Everyone's ready? Hold on. Wait, let me get the. Actually, I'm not ready. Lol. One moment. Also, chat, the rules. Make sure you're liked, make sure you've subscribed to the channel, and only enter this form once. If you enter it more than once, you guys are going to be disqualified. All right, let me just delete.
I just
all
realized
these-
I wore a white t-shirt. I actually didn't even plan that.
Oh, cool. Well,
Yeah.
there we go. We're matching.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I need to
Okay,
get
while you're
this.
doing that,
I like
I'm gonna try and get my
multitask.
screen down. Because I
Okay,
think that'll
hold on.
help me if I can move my screen down. The lighting will be better. But how the frick do I move my screen down?
All right, ready? I'm sending this. You've got 10 seconds. Go.
I think my screen's just gonna stay there.
I'm literally going to give them 10 seconds because it just...
10, 9, 8. Nice shirt. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Someone
All
said,
right.
I'm gonna read through the. Oh wait, hold on. Do you talk through it or do you just pick a winner?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to tell them now, like done, finished. No more entering. We're done.
Yeah.
I'm going to copy you guys across. We'll do the giveaway.
Oh,
Right
gold's getting
now.
close to my entry. Gold's getting close to my entry.
Quick. We'll do the giveaway quick. All right, chat. I gave you literally 10 seconds. So this is going to be a smaller group of you because there's just way too many in the last one. We almost broke the wheel. So here we go. We're going to spin first. This is, I think, different to how you guys normally do it in the New York session, but we're going to spin first to find out what the account is. So let's see.
Ooh, this is fun.
It's fancy.
My internet could
All right.
never.
Okay, 50K lightning. All right, this is 50K lightning. We're gonna now spin to see who's gonna win.
lightning. Oh my gosh.
The lightning. All right, see,
Abby,
there's
you're
not
on
as many
tilt?
names in there.
Oh,
Here we go.
nice.
Here we go. 50K lightning going to
Rebecca Trades.
Mint. Wait, hold on. Keen Trail 25039. Congratulations. Let us know you're here. Drop something in the chat and then we can give you this account.
Are you here? 10, 9, 8.
Oh, do you guys do a countdown?
Oh yeah, we do. We give 30 seconds, and if they don't claim it, on to the next.
Okay, damn.
Because
All
then
right.
I guess it's like it could be a bot, and they just need to sign into their bot freaking profile because they got 17 profiles that they're running. We don't want that.
Yeah,
we don't want bots to win.
I think that's what keeps happening here.
Get out of here, bots. Uh-oh. Keen Trail doesn't sound like a bot name. It doesn't have like the numbers and stuff that bots usually do.
Let me check if he's entered more than once, actually, because...
Main. I will answer your question. I just want to let the giveaway happen. There's a lot of questions.
Oh, would you look at that? Keen Trail, you can't win this giveaway because you entered twice. So we're going to have to spin again.
Oh, shit. If you had been faster, you would have got it.
I know. All right, here we go. This is the next spin for the legitimate winner. Guys, don't even try enter twice. You're just going to get disqualified. Well. All right, here we go. Use code PINE. Use code PINE for what?
That's hilarious. First of all, a little bit of freaking self-advertisement there.
I know, you did well. Are you here? Use code PINE. Also,
That's a bot, someone says. Did
It
they enter
is?
twice? Double check.
I'm checking. This guy entered twice as well.
All right, you're out. You're out. Use
What?
code PINE. Out of here.
You're gone. All right, we're spinning again.
Bye.
We make it so clear, like there's just no chance. All right, Violet Blossom.
Okay, that
Violet
sounds real.
Violet?
We're gonna double check.
I mean, it's a nice name. I'm gonna double check it.
I love seeing so
No
many
way.
new people in the chat, like enter twice.
These are all bots. I feel like we have to
Out of
re-enter. This is
here.
another one. Are you for real?
Wah, wah.
Spinning again. They were both. If you guys think I'm lying, I'm not. They have all entered twice. All right. Olive Nebula. This better be one that didn't enter twice. What is going on, Rebecca?
Someone said, did you clear? Someone said, did you clear the form?
Yes, the form has been cleared. I'll show you guys something. Hold on, that's my time. At 10:03 UK time, this person entered once, and then at 10:04 they entered again. That's what keeps happening. They're entering twice. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it's someone who entered twice, we're gonna redo this. Because it's like all the bots got in here really quick.
Cheaters!
I know.
I can be as loud as I want because my kids aren't asleep in the room downstairs.
The freedom.
I'm like, please don't wake up, please don't wake up, please don't wake up. I don't know.
Yeah, 10:03 and 31 seconds, Opal Lark entered. 10:04 and 13 seconds, Opal Lark entered again. All right, where I'm deleting all of these people. They're all bots. They don't deserve to be here.
Get rid of them all. They don't deserve to be here.
I'm sorry, but they don't. You don't. We're gonna redo this form. This has literally never happened. I don't understand how the bots all infiltrated like that.
That's what they do.
Deleting all of these right now. Then we're gonna run this again. Don't worry, chat. We will do also another giveaway after this. Let's just try to do this one properly. Okay. I can't believe these people. Like, they think we're not going to catch them or something. All right, deleting all these responses. Give me a second. And now I'm going to send the form again. Only enter it once. Literally, like, there's no point entering twice. We're just going to ban you out of there. So here you go. Literally 10, 15 seconds, and then I'm closing it down. Go. Run. By the way, can you hear the drilling in the background here?
Oh,
it's not that bad?
It's not bad.
Okay, good. As I'm dealing with, another thing I'm dealing with here in Greece is like next door, they're like building these apartments and I'm dealing with the drilling.
Did you say? Oh, Nick said they didn't enter twice. If they did the winner's box on the wheel. Oh, if they did, the winner's box on the wheel would say remove all instances so your form has an error. Also, good morning.
Is that Nick?
Yeah.
Morning, Nick. Okay.
Hey, Nick.
All right. Okay, hold on. We're trying this now. Oh, the form is now broken. Everyone stop. I'm taking all your names.
Everyone, we're stressed. Just kidding.
We got this.
We do. I mean, yeah, I'm not doing nothing. It's all you, girl.
All right. I'm copying all these across.
That's too dark.
All right, here we go. Okay, I'm running this. Let's see. Here we go.
Come on. Whoa! Pump on gold. Holy smokes. Not really. It's like 3 points. But it looks
Trades
big.
by John. Hold on. Trades by John. That sounds like a real name.
That sounds like a real person.
Trades by John. Are you here?
Question? Please God be here. Oh, God. I'm using my daughter's sunglasses to stir my coffee.
Hold on, he said I'm here. Okay, perfect. Trades by John, you're the type of guy I want to be winning this because I know you're for real. So just drop your email address in your YouTube channel description and we will have a 50K Lightning account coming your way. You got to give us some time though, like 7 business days. All right, we can switch, Roman. We can switch. Are you in your gold trade?
Nope, I didn't get tagged in.
Okay.
Nope, I got edged. Freaking ridiculous. There we go. You can see I got edged. Let's see. I even have my limit a little bit lower than I would like. Not that I would like, that I think it could go to, but let's see. Where's my gold chat? Yeah, I mean, it could come up to like 133.8. So I just rounded that down and then a little bit. We're at the weekly options ceiling on NQ at, I actually can't see what these freaking things on. They're my daughter's. At 29115.25. That is the weekly options ceiling on NQ. So I use people. Okay, a couple questions in the chat for me. We were trying to figure something out. I know, swag. Honestly, swag. Yeah. So a couple questions in the chat. What's my strategy? I use a fractal strategy. So what that means is it's like a more of a quant strategy, but I'm not like smart enough to do a quant strategy. So I use it. I mean, people think you have to be smart.
Yes, you are, Rebecca. Yes, you are.
Thank you. People think you have to be smart. You don't have to be smart. You just have to be level-headed, which I'm neither of those things. So how I've made it, I have no idea. But no, I'm just kidding. I use a software that I pay for. So I pay for a software, and in that software, I'd say like, okay, let me backtrack. I used to trade the 15-minute orb and VWAP. And those were really good strategies for the New York Open and when I was trading. And then I had to stop trading the New York Open. I mean, like, it was very hectic. My kids would wake up. I'd be trying to make lunches, trying to get them changed, trying to make breakfast, trying to like do all those things whilst trading. And it was very stressful, and it just like did not make for a good environment to trade in. I was irritable. I couldn't manage my trades. It was not good. So I stopped trading New York. And the VWAP, like I would use, if anyone's interested, VWAP, I would use the previous day New York VWAP. So the New York VWAP, I would manually anchor to the 1 minute 9:30 a.m. open candle. That's what I would do. Then I would do a high of day VWAP and a low of day VWAP in the previous day's New York VWAP. And I would trade kind of price reacting to that area, that VWAP. And I really liked it. But as the day went on, I found that the opportunities were less and less, and that the New York VWAP held a little bit less weight, I guess you could say. So if you're new to trading, VWAP stands for like the volume weighted average price. So it takes volume and price and time and shows you kind of how price is moving around that. Because it moves like this, moves like these. And I just felt like especially not trading it at New York, I just felt like I didn't know. I knew where my stop should be, but I didn't know where my TP would be. So it was really like reliant on me as a person being content with the trade that I had. And that was really hard for me. Like knowing me, I was never content. It was like, oh, it could have gone a lot further and I could have made a lot more money, or I would not. And then the next day I wouldn't take my profits, and then it would come right back to me and knock me out. And so it was really hard for me. I just found I struggled a lot. So then I found this strategy, and this strategy uses a software, and the software is the biggest learning curve. I would say it took me like 6 months to feel even remotely comfortable with this strategy. And the software is the learning curve. So you can put in the amount, like the historical data that you want this software to produce levels off of. So I do the 200, usually it's like 200 days worth of data, and it takes a bunch of stuff. So it depends on what you want it to do. It takes option levels, it takes market makers positioning in the market, so you can see kind of where they're positioned, what they're looking for, prices that they want to be hit, etc. The average move, you can see like resistance and support and resistance levels. You can see, for example, like, let's see if it's on this chart on gold. Let me just see really quickly, because this isn't my chart. No, it's not on here. But when I make my charts, let's see if it's on NQ. No, it's not. So when I make my charts, I look for those price bands, it's called. So it will tell me like, hey, this price, let's just say, for example, this is just an example. Let's say it says like at 4172, right at 4172, there's a price that a market maker wants to hit. There's what's called a 5% band, and let's say the wall long. Boom. There's 3 levels. Aman says you look so good when you don't yap. Well, unfortunately for you, this is a stream and people talk on streams. So if you don't want to listen to someone yap, I recommend you get going. Get out of here. That's okay. This is a lot to take in. I feel like people get really overwhelmed by this. But let's say I have 3 levels at one specific price. That's the price that I want to see a reaction off of. That's all. I just want to see a reaction off of it. And if I have something that's called a 5% band, that tells me that in the day, so not a session, in the day, price will hit that level only 5% of the time. However, we have a 95% likelihood of a reaction off that level. A reversal, a reaction, that could be high of day, that could be low of day, whatever it is. So I take the stats and the math into consideration. I don't work it out. I don't do the math. I don't do this. Like, who does that? No one does that anymore these days. Like, people have software, AI, whatever you want to call it, to do that for them. I look at like a stack confluence of levels, and I just simply look for a reaction off of that level. Like, it's not that difficult. But the more you use the software, the more you have screen time, the more you watch how price reacts, the more you can kind of use that to anticipate where you think price is going to go and how you think it's going to react. But you still need all the standard things that make a good trader. The ability to cut a loss. You can be wrong 5% of the time. That's still 5% of the time that it could keep going. And if you're married to that 95% of the time, you're going to get smoked. So you still need a stop loss. You still need the ability to say I'm wrong. You still need the ability to flip bias. Like, there's a lot of things that is still required, I think, of a trader. So that's my strategy in a nutshell. And someone asked also if I made that amount of money. Someone said, haha, sarcasm. Okay. So someone asked me if I made my profits.
I banned him, but I'm like, it's not funny. I banned him anyway.
Well, they're back. They're back saying, haha. That's funny though. So someone said, did you make that money off prop firms or personal? So I made that money off of prop firms. My personal in Canada, I don't know how it is for you. Now that I'm in Switzerland, like, the world has opened up in terms of personal accounts. Because in Canada, I have a $15,000 personal account. I can trade 1 MNQ. 1.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the hell am I going to make money trading 1 MNQ? I mean, you totally can. But the problem with trading 1 MNQ is, like, I'm not going to cut my trade. I'm wrong, but I'm only down $300. I just got to hold until it comes back to my level, and then I'll be fine. And I'll just get up right here and hodl. And I'm like, that's like, oh man, it's just brutal. But now in Switzerland, I have more options. So I'm going to start trading more on my personal life.
Yeah. You know, that your system and the way you trade gold, I think I've never seen anyone else like nail gold the way you do. So it's very interesting. And for me, like, I'm big on statistics. Like, I love that this strategy uses, like, what is it, like, it goes back and uses the levels based on
lots of
how
things.
many days?
I mean, you can decide, but I use like 200 as a base.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's super interesting, and it helps you like stay convicted in your trade idea, because you're like, I could be wrong, and data can also be wrong for sure. But when you have something like data guiding you as opposed to your own emotions, and which is what I felt the VWAP left more room for, is like discretionary trading, which is fine. I would also say I have discretionary antics in my trading, but it was like based off your emotions on how you would manage your trade. For me, I don't move stop to break even. I don't trail a stop. I let my whole trade play out, and it usually happens when I'm sleeping. And
I love that. So you can actually trade and sleep. Like, I still can't do that successfully.
Just leave a limit. Just leave a limit. Do 1 micro and have a stop loss and like have it a bracket order on one account. Do 1 micro and see how it goes.
I still feel like I just wouldn't. I can try with a micro, I feel like, but I don't know. I'm the type of trader that like has to, when I have a trade on, like, I do walk away. I can successfully walk away, go and do stuff with my day, but like sleeping, I'll just be thinking about it. I'll be like, I want to watch it.
Do I need to like scale out here? Do I need to be?
But you don't even know, like, you don't even know if you're in it sometimes because you leave a limit and then you go to bed. You don't even know if you're tagged in.
True. If it's a limit and like not a market order, the thing is like I set my entry based on like, usually I'm in at market. Like I'm very rarely like having a limit there being like, I'm convinced of the retracement first. Like usually I am like that first bearish reaction, I'm in there. So it's a little different for me, I feel like, but definitely it's a superpower. If you can be able to like sleep and trade and like do it all, envious.
Whatever works for you. I cannot do it all, that's for sure. Someone said show your P&L for a history for a year. I don't even know how I would do that because the accounts are gone once you lose them on prop firms. It's really hard to do that. And
she's not going to go and open her bank account. So chat.
No.
Go and follow Rebecca on X. Go and follow. I know a lot of you mostly do, but go and follow her on X. You can see everything she posts, like while she's in a trade or after a trade, or if she's taking a payout. You'll be able to see it all. Just go follow her on social media. Enough of that.
People do not like a winner. I can show.
No, Rebecca, you don't have to give to these. I never give in. Don't give in to these people. They don't like it. They don't like to see a winner. That's the truth.
It's true. But it's pretty interesting. Thank you. It is pretty interesting. I'm not going to show you because I haven't, not you, I'll show you, but I haven't used a journaling software since June 1st. Maybe that tells you something. Actually, my June was a good month. My July sucked, but like I haven't done journaling since June 1st. But if I look back, now I'm curious. If I look back like of all time, which I don't even know, I can only do year to date, but like, it's not bad. My year to date, my P&L for my account, I haven't even uploaded accounts since June 1st. So it's not even accurate, but, green, no, this isn't even accurate because the green is 166,000. My trade win is 43%. My day win is 75%.
See, fascinating. Again, stats, because people would be like 44%, like how are you making money? But it's like
my win rate is low.
But that's what people need to realize too. Like a high win rate doesn't mean that the high win rate trader is necessarily the one taking the 300K payouts. Okay. Doesn't always, I mean, can necessarily, but like a 44% win rate and still pulling that much in payouts, insane.
Thank you. Someone asked what my favorite session is to trade. It would be Asia for sure. And now I'm sleeping during Asia, so that sucks. That sucks. But I think
someone
that
like Celine is just bitter. I don't think Chad, I'm hyping up Rebecca here because you guys are the bitter ones, and I'm trying to show you how trading is a very tough game. Rebecca makes it look easy, but we should all be hyping each other up. This is where we all want to be, pulling 300K in payouts.
I do not. Thank you for saying I make it look easy. But if you look through my texting history of the last week, I think I have like a few people that I text that are like my confidants. They are traders themselves. Cause like I can text someone and just be like, I've had a rough July. And they'll be like, well, in June you made $100,000. It's like, okay, you can say that for sure. But then like 50% of that went to taxes and 10, let's round up to 10 grand, even though it was 7 grand because I actually added it up. Let's say 10 grand went to like buying the accounts. So now it's 60 grand. So really I'm only up 40 grand because you take into taxes, which is still a lot of money. Like that is still an insane amount of money. However, it's my mental that struggles when I can't reproduce that. Like if you look through my phone, it's like I've texted, again, I have like 4 people that I text, maybe 5. And I'm like, literally, I feel like I don't know how to trade anymore. Like I feel like I've totally lost my edge. Like I can't even trade. So you can say I make it look easy, sure, but like I've really struggled in July with moving, like really struggled in July. And that's just me being vulnerable and honest, like, and people can, whatever.
No, I can 100% relate to you there because from like pretty much I've been on the move from end of May. Like I left Bali. I was in like a halfway, like I was living in Melbourne, but that was only like for not even a full 2 months. So I was like partially in like the Australia time zone. So I was trading like, yes, a bit of Asia, but mostly London still, but still like new environment, didn't have my full like trading setup, like monitors and everything. So that also affects me because like a new office, new environment is always going to like, it takes a whole like getting used to just like your trading setup, and then moved again. And now I'm in Greece, and then I was like, hadn't had a rental here yet. So I was staying with my like fiance's parents, and we were like, had struggled with internet and things like that. Like there was and now I'm finally settled. So what are we, August? And now I'm starting to see like the continuous, like the green trades, like the better days in trading. And I think it's got a lot to do with the move. Like
Totally. And my kids were at home for like 2 months. Oh, I'm like, get them out of here. I can't trade with them.
So are they like school age now? Or
no, they're 4 and 2. So I'm like in the thick of it.
Oh, right. In the thick of it.
4 and 2. Yeah. Yeah. So someone said, please trade. Well, I'm not in anything. Gold edged my entry by 3 points. I'll show you.
3 points. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
By the way,
well,
I will just set another like goal because I forgot. I did, Chad. I dropped the ball. I'm gonna say for the next giveaway we'll do. I just have to check how many likes we're at right now. 1,100. Just say 1,200 likes. I'll do the next giveaway. Done. 1,200 likes. Or, I mean, if we can drop that in the chat as well, so they remember.
How much?
1,200 likes.
No, I've never experienced that before.
Go. Hey, what was that?
I've never experienced that before. Don't tell Spuddy.
Don't tell.
Most people are checked out by Power Hour, which is fun. We do riddles. So someone said I should do a riddle on you and see how you fare. I always get them wrong, so there's no pressure at all.
I'm terrible. You can try if you have a riddle, but
okay, I'll tell you a good one. Don't look at the chat. Chat.
All right.
What can you, I won't say it's easy because it's not, but it's not a mathematical hard one, okay? What can you hold in your left hand that you can never hold in your right hand?
What do you mean? This is mathematical?
No, I said it's not mathematical. It's like a true riddle. What can you hold in your left hand that you can never hold in your right hand? It's my favorite riddle, exactly. Because I freaking got it. It's the only one I've got.
Well, you can hold in your left hand.
You can never hold. Put your hands in front of you.
Okay. Well, you can hold in your left hand, but you can never hold in your right hand.
It's very logical.
It's very logical.
Like this. Yeah, put your hands like this.
Rebecca, I can't. This is even worse.
Yes, you
said it's very logical.
It's very logical. It's very logical. What can you hold in your left hand? Doing this.
Doing this.
You just did it.
This.
What is that?
The right hand. The right hand.
Yes. It's the right arm, technically, but yes.
Oh, right. The right arm. Because obviously you can't. Yes. Logic. Holy chat. She got it.
Brains and beauty. Damn. You won't get this elsewhere.
Oh, now I feel super smart because a lot of the time on here, I'm like the blondie. I have the blonde moments.
I always have that. You know what I said once on stream, and I'll repeat it.
What?
Okay. I should never repeat it, but I'll repeat it because I said, and I knew it was stupid coming out of my mouth. I knew it was. I was like, the NASDAQ has never had a red year.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on. By red year, you mean like closed red at the end of the year? Like,
yes. Okay. But what I meant was like it has continually over time gone up.
Yes,
it just has. It has. But what I said was it never had a red year. Which obviously it has, like 2008, like 2020, like of course it has. Of course it has, yes. But it didn't, It didn't.
Yes,
it just didn't come out the way I meant it.
I understand.
And the chat was like, "Are you stupid?" Like,
go back to 2020.
No, yeah, I know, and they're right. It was a stupid moment.
They're always quick. They're always quick. Don't worry.
Yeah,
but
it's like, God, once you're like put in the pressure of speaking nonstop in front of people, how easy it is to say something dumb.
Seriously. And actually, like, I'm noticing I'm actually missing a short right here on the charts.
Get in it.
I'm like,
is it too late?
No, I've totally missed this. So same reaction I've been trying to enter off the shorts with. Had the inversion print at 422 and I was just too busy chatting. So I'm not in this short chat, but this is a very like same setup, same valid setup again. Another like, it seems to be like a range trade. Like this could bounce from here. This is again retesting previous 4-hour high, but I don't know. Is this the drop now? Is this the trade I'm not in? And currently this is the one that drops. I don't know. Watch this be the highs of the session, and now we dump. This is the trade I'm not in.
Of London, it might be of London, but I think New York is gonna come up. Oh
higher. Yeah. I expect NQ to rip. I do. What are they saying? Celine, I'm in that lovely short at 115. Killed it. Nice. I know some of you would be in these shorts. I think you'd be up like a decent 40-ish points now on NQ. You guys took this. Very nice.
MoFlo says you can't take the girl estates. I'm from Canada.
Lol.
But same.
Same.
I mean, look, this is not. Okay, so I have this on. Let me change the time frame that I have this on. Hold on 1 second.
Nelly Daniels. I'll just answer Nelly Daniels. What would your TP be, Celine? Well, I would have already taken partials at 1-to-1, and then I was holding for around previous 4-hour like 28.9, 28. 28.9, 29. Call it 9:30. Sorry, go on.
I mean, I don't love. Let's go to the 1 minute here. So
wait, what do you execute off? Which time frame are you normally watching?
The one. Well, okay, I watched the 15. I watched the 30, 15, 5, and I execute off the 1.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Same. I mean, I don't watch the 30.
Same.
I watch the 15. Same. I'm a 1 minute executing and then 15-minute watching and then also 4-hour watching, but mainly 15-minute. But look at all this rejection. Like I've been waiting for these freaking shorts. Now
that's my fault. Out. My fault. Sorry.
It's all good. I was talking way too much.
I mean, it's why we're here, though. Get paid. If you told me that I was gonna get paid to talk, I would have never believed you.
Central Checker is like, we've been trying to let you know. Well, you guys should have spammed the chat with my name. I would have checked what you guys are talking about because I totally missed it.
So we have. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say it doesn't matter. It's chilled. Like it's one little short that I'm missing. I did take profits in these other attempts at the short, so I had partials off. But it will hurt me if this is the one that dumps. Like that will kill me. But it's fine. It's one day. It's one trading session. There is still New York session ahead of us. So like, if you're also like me and you've missed an opportunity to enter this short, just have an abundance mindset. So what I always say, there is always another chance. There's always another session, another day. Like we're not going to let this one make or break us. We're also green on the day. So there's no problems. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think that's great. I mean, yeah, like you can even, like I say that to myself all the time. And then even yesterday I was like, because my kids' daycare, there's no way they're watching this. They're being super frustrating and they're making me get my kids at 3:30 p.m. And which is so frustrating because I pay until 6:30. I wouldn't even get them at 6:30, but New York opens at 3:30. And yesterday I was like feeling really anxious about missing it. And I placed a trade, even though I knew there's gonna be another day, another trade, another time. Yeah. I streamed during power hour and I freaking blew all my accounts. And I knew it too. I knew it. And I was being anxious about missing the move because I was in the pre-market sell and then I was on my bike and I missed it, like missed my take profit. I didn't miss my take profit. It didn't hit my take profit, but I would have closed. I was up $1,000. And then it ripped against me in New York and it blew my accounts. And I knew it. I knew it was a bad move. But yeah, you are so right with that. And I think like finding that piece, that's such a cheesy word, but around your trading, I think will help in the longevity of your trading career. On New York here, I have this whole moving average here. You can see this is gray line. So it's not an EMA. It's a whole.
Oh, Roman, sorry. Can
average.
we switch to Rebecca's charts? Roman, there we go.
Yes. So that gray line. So that's the 1 minute whole moving average. And we can see that we have held it like not since the open. We did break below it, but we've held it since Monday. Hold on. Yes, overnight. Boom, held, not super held, but held here. Touch, held here, and we are just breaking below it a little bit here. So let's see if this becomes now a resistance to continue lower. It'll be interesting to see. Be super interesting to see. We can look at my gold here. Didn't get in. Not going to chase it at this point. It's 15 points down. I'm not going to chase it.
So would you is your sell limit still valid there, even though it's dropped? Okay.
Yeah. So I'll keep it there. And that's the thing, like, I don't want to chase it because I know that this is still valid. So I know that if I get in here and it rips 17 points against me, if I'm in one mini, which I wouldn't be, but let's say I'm in one mini, that's $1,700 that I have to sit through drawdown. Like, I used to do that and I'm just not going to do that anymore. So it could come up and hit this and then drop. We are getting kind of in, I mean, what time is it? We're not that far into the London session. So let's see, I'll hold it. I don't like to chase. I chased a bit in July and just even on my mental, like it could work out, but my mental is not good. Like if I chased this trade, I wouldn't be able to walk away and make lunch or go grocery shopping or clean my kitchen or do my laundry or whatever. I'd be like sitting watching it because I know I chased it. It's just not a good feeling. And it's just not what I want. Yeah, it's the worst feeling.
100%.
Yeah, the whole moving average is great. You don't see it very often. You see EMAs a lot more often.
Someone is asking also for the software. I don't know if you're allowed. Are you allowed to drop that on here or?
It's not like a droppable thing. It's like there's no link. It's called the Fractal software, and it's by Russell Pate. So Russell Pate is like the guy who started the whole strategy that I trade, and it's like oh man, I can show it. Let's see if my computer will survive with it. Someone asked me what the school fees are in Switzerland. Man.
Oh, bad. Oh, and your kids aren't even like in school. This is childcare, right?
Yeah, my son could technically be in school, but the only spot that they had available for him is the school that is like the lowest performing, I think, in our like little area. So we were like, you know what? We're just gonna pay and have him in private school, but it's just daycare. Like it's elementary. It's like elementary. It's like the first year of elementary, but it's private.
Okay.
So they feed them and all that fun stuff, but it is.
And it's English speaking?
Nope. It's Italian.
Oh, do your kids speak Italian?
Oh yeah. So do I.
That is so cute. Oh wait, I had no idea. I knew your husband was Italian. Wait, that's actually so cool.
Yeah,
So you're in the Italian-speaking side of Switzerland.
Yeah, we're near Lake Como.
Yep. Oh, I love Como.
We're like so do I, but Lugano's better. If you ever come.
Oh, I haven't gone.
You gotta come. It's an hour. I'm an hour north of Milan.
Okay, perfect. There were some cheap flights over there not long ago. I was seriously gonna, because I've been told the lakes around there are amazing.
They're amazing, and it's so funny. I'm getting distracted. I'm just putting in who does the who does the software. There you go. So it's funny because like if you ask, I wonder if it's like Northern Italians versus like Southern Italians or Central Italians, because Florence is central or whatever. But like, my husband is like, a lake, ew. A lake,
really?
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it is like turquoise, blue, green, clear. Like, what are you talking about? It's like the ground. He's like, but the floor is like mucky.
That's it. Is he from Milan? Like Northern Italy?
From Florence.
Oh. But the Florence River is so brown. Tell him.
No one swims in there. Like, no one swims in there. No. You don't swim in the Florence River. But he's just like, I mean, living in Canada for a bit, I think, I got to put in my password for the software. Living in Canada helped, I think, with his like ickiness over a lake. But he's just, they're used to the Mediterranean. Yeah. Like they're just used to the Mediterranean. Why would they swim in a lake? Different. I'm like, because you're all sticky when you get out of the ocean.
Tell him, you know what? You just have to make your European holidays in Greece. Greece has some of the most.
We're gonna come.
You have to. The beaches here are crystal clear. Like
do you have a guest room?
Oh yeah. Yep. You guys come on down.
Yeah, but you know that unfortunately my kids come with me.
You come with, what is it, like 4 of you? Done.
4 of us, just 4 of us. We have a big guest suite area.
You know what? Bring the bike. The bike sounds like fun.
Hell no. I want
that thing. All right. Did we smash 1,200 likes, by the way, chat? Because
I'm just logging into the software. That's what I'm doing here. Just FYI.
Okay. While Rebecca does that, chat, I do see that you guys crushed yet another like also. We're going to do the giveaway. Same rules apply. Only enter once. This is the 3rd giveaway of the stream, by the way. So I'm like just watching NQ drop here is really killing me. But anyway, we're gonna do this giveaway. Make sure you've liked the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and only enter once. And I'm only gonna let this run for like 10 seconds. Oh, look at this dump.
Oh, I can't get in because you get a new password every month, and I haven't been given my password yet for the month, so I can't get into the software. That's freaking annoying.
Well,
I just asked for the password, so let's see.
All right, I'm giving this another 1 second. All right, done. That's enough of you. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the 3rd giveaway. Hold on. Where is the giveaway form? Here it is. All right, everyone ready? We're going to spin to see what account you guys are going to win. Oh my gosh, is it a max seller? Oh no, it's a 25K growth. That was
she just trolled you guys so hard.
Hey?
I said you just trolled them so hard.
I know. I mean, I can't really control that, chat. It almost was going to be a max seller. So it's 25K growth. So let's see who is going to win 25K growth.
Wow. Not to like say anything, but like the market's dumping.
Stop it. I'm going to go over that after this. I cannot. I need to review what the hell is going on. All right. A booty 6864. A booty 6864. You've just won a 25K growth account. Let me know.
A booty with the booty.
A booty.
A booty. Aren't you? Wait, hold on. Aren't you still? Oh, you guys outbreak even. That's right. I was like, aren't you still in this? So on NQ, realistically. Okay, explain. But I think that realistically, if this continues down, the next level for me down is at 921.25, which could be an interesting place to get a long off of going into New York. But right now I got nothing until 9/20/21.
I'm just sending this, guys, a booty. I'm sending this to the back. So that account will be with you within 7 days. And then make sure you have I can see you already have it, your email address in your YouTube channel description. So just make sure that's there because that's how we're going to get that account to you. So Rebecca, you're seeing this drop lower, right? Well, what is going on?
If it continues lower, that's the thing. If it continues lower, nothing's in the way until like 9 there's like a chunk of levels between 921 and like 909. So that's, as we saw that hold, like that's, I mean, we did see a dip down to 853, 820, 833 in Asia, but we got a good chunk there. And I think we could hit that and just continue higher to like 262. But I'm up 2,700 on my accounts for the day. I'm not like super keen to just jump into anything here.
I wouldn't force it then. I also am like, I mean, I was totally distracted when they short printed, but
sorry, my fault.
No,
it's my fault. I'll see myself out.
Number one thing in trading is accountability. I did not take the trade. I was not focused. That's it. My complete fault here. Now, second thing is, I'm not going to be the trader who just enters this, like Rebecca was saying. I'm not going to chase this. I can see, yes, it's fallen. My full TP would be at 930. So if this runs all the way down, like I'm not even going to try re-enter this. But from this point on, if there is another setup before we hit that previous 4-hour low level, I will potentially take a short into that because that's the move I'm trying to catch. And if we're still slowly grinding there, slowly grinding lower, then I will have a look for another short. But yes, to those who are in this short, it's very clean. So I hope you guys have at least taken some profits off there. From that entry already, it's dropped 70, around 80 points from that inversion. So
nice.
Killed it, whoever is still in this. What else are you guys saying? I like a booty.
I like your booty.
Everyone's going crazy over that guy's name. Top stream today. Oh wait, I can't even.
Kids daycare just sent me that.
Oh my gosh, is that your kids?
Yeah.
Stop it. Yeah. Are they really close?
Oh yeah, yeah. My son was like, I really want to go see my daughter, my sister during daycare. I'm like, ask, dude, just ask. So they sent me that because he was like devastated that he couldn't.
He wanted to check on her.
Oh,
that is so cute.
I know, they're cute. They're cuties. They can stay there, but they're cuties.
They're cuties. They can be cuties over there.
That away from me for just a little bit of time. They can go over there. Oh, thanks for having me. You guys are awesome. So going into New York, man, look at this though. Like scroll out on the 1 minute, scroll out. Since like, yes, it was a good short. You're right. But since 1:30, what time zone am I on my charts? 4
Eastern, probably.
Yes.
What time is your chart showing?
4:50.
Yeah, you're Eastern.
AM. Okay, so thank you. I'm like, my laptop is Pacific Standard, my chart is Eastern, and my phone is freaking Central European. So since like 1:30 Eastern overnight, we've moved 70, 90 points up and a 90-point range. Like, that's hard to trade. Yeah.
I was going to say, it's not the greatest London session we've had. And it's hard unless you're like a range trader and you like these up and down sort of choppy moves. But great short. But in saying that, yeah, it's not the cleanest. Like you don't really want to be coming back, retesting these highs, inverting, like having that bearish drop. Like it needs to move. When it goes, it needs to go. So agreed. This hasn't been like the biggest range to trade. Everyone's like, Rebecca, please come back rest of the week.
Can't do that, well, actually I could, but I can't come on for the beginning of London.
Yeah, no.
Now I'm less sweaty, so I feel more comfortable, right? Someone was like, don't show your kids on the internet. I don't show their faces.
No way.
Show their faces. No, I don't show them at all. So that was the side. You couldn't see what they look like. So
no, I think there are too many freaks in the world.
No, but that picture that I showed, you couldn't see their faces.
No, that's so fine.
Yeah, I don't show them. And at one time I said my freaking son's name on stream and I was like, no, because I don't share anything.
Okay, yeah. I think that's the safest way to
just their ages.
Yeah, I think that's safe.
Yeah. So people know that I'm in the trenches of life with a 4 and a 2-year-old. I'll come though. If you're serious, I'll come to Greece. I'll bring them. drag them
Yes.
with me and my husband.
We got to sort out what time of the year because I do have some
Whenever.
trips coming up. Like we're going to Malta, but please, there are beaches here. They'll have so much fun. I will have
We
to
should
sort it out.
house swap.
Oh yes, I'll come to the lake. Yes.
We should house swap, man. You can use my e-bike. We have 2 e-bikes. You can use the e-bikes.
I got to get a
got-
car. I don't have a car or an e-bike. I got to deal with my life.
Oh, I'm not coming to your house.
I need to get
walk.
something. For real?
No.
Nah, look, let me settle in here. I'm waiting on furniture still. That's how slow at moving in I am. I'm like, where's my coffee table? I don't even have that. It's on the way.
Listen,
But-
I know fully well what it is like to live in a country like Greece, like Italy, like when you're not used to that and things take a little bit longer. And I think, are you like, yes, it is hugging the whole moving average now. It is. Are you, Oh my gosh, I would totally go to Alaska. Are you kidding? Yes,
Alaska?
I'm from Canada. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. I would love to go to Alaska. Are you joking? That would be unreal. Grizzlies and mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, not so much. Grizzlies, hell yeah. Wolves, yes. Cougars, rather die. But like,
Wait, you've seen grizzly bears?
I've never.
Is this like a
Have
common
I?
occurrence in Alaska?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. But I grew up in British Columbia, if anyone knows where that is. And so I grew up like, this is an ongoing joke on the Power Hour stream because Tyler was like, oh, if you saw a bear, like you'd run and die. I was like, no, I wouldn't. I grew up like bears, like you grew up with probably snakes, snake smarts, spider smarts, that kind of thing. I lived in Australia for 6 months and saw a lot of huntsmen and it was terrible. Yes. Yeah. And I slept on the floor of a church in Byron Bay and with like a group of people.
I'm not even gonna.
I did YWAM. If you're from Australia, you probably know what YWAM is.
I actually don't.
It's called. It stands for Youth with a Mission. It's like a very religious volunteer organization. So I did that, and we slept on the floor. And I remember they lined the ceiling with tinfoil because it was so hot, right? So they lined it with tinfoil to keep the heat up. And I just remember falling asleep and hearing, it actually makes me feel like throwing up. Hearing the huntsman crawling up onto the tinfoil to like be on the heat. And you could just hear like, because they're so big.
How did you sleep? I wouldn't have slept 1 second.
No, not well. I zip myself up in my, because I'm arachnophobic.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Australia is not the place.
No, I'll just zip myself up into my sleeping bag and wish I would die. Like, it was the freaking worst. And I'm like, take me back to the cougars and bears. Take me back. Because, like,
I have to agree.
No,
bears,
it was the worst. No.
At least bears and cougars, they're kind of cute. Like, a spider and huntsmans are disgusting.
Huntsmans are nasty. They're so gross. Yeah. Bears and cougars are not cute. But you like bears, okay, like whatever. But like Tyler, again, okay, back to the story. Tyler was like, you're gonna run away and die. I'm like, Tyler, I grew up like knowing that if you see a bear, you're supposed to be like, and it's a joke. Cause I'm like, you're supposed to make yourself big and go like, whoa, bear. And now they're like, whoa, bear. Whenever I come on, I'm like, frick. Cougars, you have no chance. I've seen a cougar.
Yeah.
If you see a cougar,
run.
No. Oh my gosh, Celine, you're not supposed to run.
What do you do?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I'm not from Alaska.
I'm not from Alaska either.
What do we do? What happens?
What do you do? This is what you do. You're not gonna see a cougar in Greece. You're not gonna see a bear in Greece.
Okay.
There's no cougars in
not
Greece.
True. There's bears. There's heaps of bears in Greece.
Heaps. Are there cougars? Are there cougars?
There's definitely bears in
Greece. Well, I mean, that's cool. Let's see. Are there? No, there's no cougars.
Okay.
They're only native to the Americas, so you'll be okay. What you do though, if you see one, is you make yourself as big as possible. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a dog, say goodbye to your dog. It's gonna eat it. But like, if you have kids, You're not supposed to put them behind you. You're supposed to take your kids and put them in front of you. So which is like so against your knee-jerk reaction, because it makes you look bigger, and then it doesn't trigger their like curiosity. Like, what's that little thing that you got like behind you? So you're supposed to put them in front of you. Make yourself big. You freaking don't take your eyes off of them. You're not supposed to turn, because they go for your neck to kill you.
Oh my God.
So if you turn your back, you're fucked. Don't do it. Excuse my language. So you gotta, if there's kids watching, so you gotta like make yourself big and just go like, rah, ah, ah, and like try and scare it away and be like, no, bad kitty. Yeah. And you can't like, and just slowly
Is this what happened to you?
back away. I was in a car. Are you kidding me? I would absolutely shit my pants and die if I saw a cougar.
Okay. No, because
I
you were
have
doing
an
that really
irrational fear.
I was like,
because I'm on stream in Switzerland in the air conditioning. There's no cougar in front of me. I've never done this. I have come across a bear. I have come across a cougar in a car. I have never, ever seen a cougar. I would die. I have an irrational fear of cougars. Like I would die. I'm not in this. I am tweaking out. Don't you sacrifice the kids? Are you kidding me? I would rather die than sacrifice my kids. Sorry,
girl. I could sit here and listen to you talk about the Alaskan bears and the cougars, but
everyone's like, shut up. We're at time.
We're like at a time where this is it. This is like, we normally wrap up the London session here. So, I mean,
just kidding.
I hope we're gonna have more of this, because this is great. This is what the London session was missing. What is going on with my tabs here? But chat, if everyone enjoyed the stream, especially the last 2 hours of this chaotic stream today, put a huge W in the chat, because W's to Rebecca. She had a chaotic morning and she still made it to the stream. Are you in any trades, by the way? You still?
No, but I like how NQ is holding, just FYI before I'll make it really quick. At the median range on NQ is sitting at 74.50, 29.07450. We held it very well. We broke again the whole moving average to the downside. I think that we could continue here down to the downside to at least 921, and then I would be a little bit hesitant for a deeper move. But I think overall in the day, my bias is bearish. I'm not trying to jump into a bearish move, but my bias is bearish.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm not going to take it, but it's interesting. It's an interesting move here.
Okay, well, in that case, there you go, chat. That is what Rebecca is looking for. What is she is watching for? She is a bear. I am also going to be trying to re-enter the shorts here. I have tried multiple times. I'm not in this short currently, but waiting for another setup, of course.
Here it goes. Here it goes, my friend.
Here it goes, I know. And for those of you who did take that short, W's to you, you were focused, you were disciplined, you were locked in. I, on the other hand, wasn't. But quickly to wrap up, make sure you're there for the New York stream. Make sure you tune in at 8:30 Eastern to be there with the Spud and the rest of the gang for the New York stream. And I will be with you guys 7 a.m. UK.
And I'm on the New York stream, the New York Open tomorrow.
And that is right. You can go catch Rebecca in the New York stream Open tomorrow. So
I won't talk nearly as much.
Okay. We had way too much fun. We love you guys. We'll catch you tomorrow, 7 a.m. UK. Bye.
Bye.